Hey, I'm live. I'm live. I didn't even realize. Welcome to the live stream. Nobody's here. That's cool. It was not planned. So, just tuning in. Welcome to the live stream. This is Pink's Garage. And gotta get back to what's in the background picture. What the hell was that? Oops. Somebody's, I wasn't paying attention. What's up, Zach? So basically, the motor I just put in my car with all the mods on it, all the upgrades to it just blew today. Got a big hole in it now. So, got to start that over. Not super happy about it, but that's the way it is. Yeah. Oh no, is right. Blew my engine. I'll have a little short about it later. I wasn't filming when it happened, but hey, Bama, how's it going? Oh yeah. Just got home from. Well, I went to the store to get some beer after what happened. I blew the car. My wife came pick me up. It was only like 2 miles from the house, so it wasn't too far. But then I had to get the Mustang out of the trailer. So the Mustang's actually in the garage because I had to do something with it, and I didn't want to take it out, put it somewhere where I'd have to, hook it up and pull it somewhere else again. So I just put it in the garage where the Focus has been the last, I don't know, couple months. But now I got to get the Focus in the garage too, so I'm gonna kick my wife's car out. We'll put it under the carport. Um, but yeah, it's blew that engine. It must have a hole in it about that big. It's got to, because there was oil everywhere. I mean, it ventilated the engine. What? You just came in. Go sit down. I'm not in the mood for your shit tonight. I'm not. No. And I got a dog talking back to me. She's being quiet about it, but she's doing it. You heard that car? Wasn't me. They were definitely going way too fast down this road. 25-mile-an-hour road, and people go down it there doing 50 by the time they go by my house, and I'm the second house on the road. But yeah, so if you look right there, if you can see the screen, or not there, but there, right there, that plastic pan in the picture beside me, there, pointing at it now, that. It's under my car, and I am almost certain it is full of oil right now. I mean, plenty of it leaked onto the ground, on my trailer, everywhere, but I am certain when I lift that thing back up and take that off, it is full of oil. So, and parts. There's a piece down there too. I heard it because I reached under and tapped it, and I heard a chunk of something blew out. So I have no idea what the actual carnage is. I haven't been able to take it apart yet. It's sitting in the trailer. My trailer has probably got oil all over it. It's got carpet in there, so that's going to be fun to clean up. But it is an industrial carpet. I'll just throw some. It's got rubber backing on it, so it's not going to go through it. So I just throw some oil dry on it and then vacuum it up. I blew my engine in the Focus. Yeah, I thought it was too. It was all buttoned up, and I was doing a pull on it for tuning, and it'd been sitting for a week, and I drove it earlier, and it was right. It was driving fine, even during the pull until the engine went. Nothing sounded wrong. All the numbers looked good. I have not pulled the data yet. I was actually running. I was running a data log at the time, so I'll have the data from when it went. I'll see what caused it. I think a rod just broke. I think it just couldn't handle the power anymore, and the rod just said bye bye. I mean, it was a stock engine. So I know now that if I want to do a stock like that, just stick with the 93 tune. I think my dog really needs to go to the bathroom because she won't leave me alone. So hold on 1 second, guys. Go, 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 go. Begs to go out and then won't go out the door when I let her. So anyway, so yeah, I didn't do a full rebuild. No, it was just a stock engine. I shouldn't have pushed it as hard as I did. I really shouldn't have. I was on an E85 tune, but it was running so well, and the numbers all looked really good on it. So Debbie, who's Debbie? Yeah, it does suck. Oh, Debbie's a tropical storm, isn't it? Okay. Thought it was spelled Debbie. Is it not IE? Is it a Y on this one? I don't know. Yeah, I know. Internal temperature, and I was running methanol with it as well, so that keeps it even cooler. I mean, my intake temperature, my after, you know, the IETs were really low, so it was fine. But so the engine in question is the one. If you look over this way in the background, is the one with the red on it. That's the engine that I had in there. It was a 34,000-mile engine, and the reason I did that instead of using the engine that was in it is because that one has 120,000 miles on it. No, you can't nab one of these from the junkyard. They're all pulled and sold online. You don't find them in junkyards around here. And if you do want one, you want one out of an Edge or an Escape. I think it's an Escape. So it came with an automatic transmission on it. Usually wasn't dog to hell. Oh, they're more now. Even for the Escapes, they caught on, so they're not selling the Escapes as cheap. They're like 1,300 plus now. I got that one for a little over 500 when I bought it, but I bought it little over 3 years ago. Because I bought that engine before I was in the wreck with my old car, because it was meant to replace the one in my old car. It was supposed to get built. This was the whole plan back then, but it's not dudes. It's company. It's corporations doing it now. It's LKQ and others that are snagging on those. But just like everything else, prices have gone up. Even I can't expect to get one for less than $800 now. I don't think. But I haven't looked in a while because I didn't think I'd need one. And I still don't, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to my stock one and just leave it stock for now until I can afford to put a built engine in it. I just need to be able to drive it. I'll leave all the exhausts the same. I mean, yeah. 1,300. No, it's not pristine. No, they're just used engines, and they don't even come with it. They don't come with the intake on them. Usually, they don't come with the turbo on them. They don't come with the oil cooler on them. That you have to take off your old engine. A lot of different things. As long as my compressor's still good for my AC and my alternator's still good, and I can recover some things off of it, the intake. I'll just take it back to stock. I may, if it is, unless it's messed up, I'll move the turbo over, and maybe I'll just tune the other one, but I'll just keep it to a lighter 93s tune that just has a little get up and go. Yeah. Luckily, the one I got wasn't that bad. And the first thing I did to it was I did the walnut blast on it and clean the valves, which is something I do to my old one too before I put it in. But if I were to continue running like methanol like I'm running, I'd definitely get some smaller injectors because I just want it for cleaning and cooling, not for tuning. I don't know. What's up, Car Mob? Hello from Chicago. In Chicago. I didn't know you were still there. I was just in Arkansas last week. So it sucks. It's my first day back, first day driving my car again, and I blew the engine. So, oh well, not much I can do about it now. Oh, get my dog. Come on in. What are you two doing? You're acting like you saw somebody. Nobody's here. So, yeah, that's I'm wondering if maybe if I did this, I might be able to get somebody up here with me. I thought I'd done this already, but I hadn't. Where is it? There it is. Bam. So, let's see if I can figure my shit out. And okay. Just got back from dinner. Well, I hope you had a good dinner. I had my dinner a while ago. Some Lou Malnati's. Anyway, there's the link, guys. I forgot that I hadn't posted it already. I was a little out of it, I'm tired. I will say that if I do get the car fixed, the first thing I'm doing after I start putting it back together before the bumper goes back on is it's getting Six Flags, cool. Water park, even cooler. It's getting the tow hook put on it because I didn't have a tow hook, so I ended up the only way I figured out to hook up the winch to pull it into my trailer was I ended up taking a light out and taking a strap around the front core support and wrapping it around that and then hooking it to the winch. And it worked. I'm not going to say it was the best way to do it, but it worked. And yeah. Oh, when it blew, it was fun because all of a sudden my cab started filling up with smoke from the oil burning and just, filled the cab up with just like instantly. I'm like, what the? It was one of those instant, it lost power. It didn't make a lot of noise. It just kind of lost power and started smoking. And so I just pulled it over the side of the road. And luckily it had it, where it was a wide, there's a wide shoulder. So I could get it off the road. But I'll be damned if I'm not sitting there working on it. The trailer in front of me, so big trailer, lights on, I've got cones behind me, and people are flying by without moving over the other lane at like 90 miles an hour. If I cannot get over when somebody's there, I slow down. I do. But not everybody does that. I also realized I pulled a lot of my tools out of my trailer and all the big batteries for my tools. So I didn't have all the tools I needed to be able to take the whole front end off, or I would have done that and just hooked it to the crash bar in the front. But Yeah, this is not the first time. This is the second time I've blown an engine while tuning. First time it happened was back in 2016, and I fixed that, and it took me 6 months to fix it, and that was just me waiting on parts and money and all that. And once I got the engine and stuff, it took me 3 days to swap it. I wish I could say I could work that fast now. I cannot. This time I need to pull it. I'm going to pull the transmission back out with it because it just seems easier that way. But oh my God, it's a lot. I just finished putting the damn thing in. Hasn't been that long. And it took forever. Now, mind you, my back's getting a little better, but it still hurts to use it. And now I've got the Mustang sitting where the Focus was because I had to get that out of the trailer. So it is sitting in the garage. It's, just one of those things. I don't know. I don't have the money to take it to anybody and have them fix it. And I need to fix the Mustang now. And I think I'm going to put the Focus on the back burner. I can use my truck until its engine gives up on it. I did realize today that the F-150 is not great for towing that trailer with a car in it. Without a car in it, it's not great. But with a car in it, it's really not great. For one, I need to get the airbags on it. That should help a little bit. Two, the trailer's heavy. Starts swaying a little bit even, and it's hard for me to even get that thing up to 65 miles an hour. It just, it's not made for that kind of weight, and I'm used to having a Super Duty. And I don't like it. And I don't have tow mirrors either, so I can barely see around the damn trailer. It just was unusual. That's the first time I've pulled with that truck. And yeah, it definitely needs the airbags that I have for it. So I got to get those put in. Really kind of needs the engine swapped, fixed, whatever. But all my cars are dying on me. So if I'm not careful, it's going to be down to just my wife's cars, and that'll kind of suck. I mean, nothing wrong with her car, her Mustang and the Edge, which is our car, but I may just go back to driving the Edge again. It gets better gas mileage than the truck does. Hey, Mike, how's it going? So I got the link up there now, guys, if anybody wants to join the panel. I've said all about it that I can think of right now. Focus needs the engine swapped again. I haven't even had it running, maybe 2 months, maybe. So it's heartbreaking is what it is. It's just heartbreaking. But it was my call to push it into the high E85 tune, which was putting it close to the 500 horsepower mark, and did not like it. So I sent my tuner a message going, well, we won't need to keep tuning because it's dead. And if I need another tune, I'll have to start over. Damn. Going through a gallon of what? Oil? Storms. Oh, coolant. Damn, that's a lot. Friend of mine out in Oregon just bought himself a truck. He decided to buy himself his own truck. I don't remember which one it was he bought. I saw it, but it's been a little while, and I was kind of busy at the time he sent me the message. I was in a meeting actually. So I was just busy. I was kind of in a meeting. Let's see if I can find it. He sent me pictures. I'll have them somewhere. There it is. Let's see what we got here. It's green. It's Freightliner. Bought himself a Freightliner. Bought himself a nice little. I don't know if you can see it, Mike. Let me get this full screen here. He bought himself a nice little truck, a little Freightliner. I don't know what year it is. Okay. Well, Sublime's at Outback eating right now, so he can't come up yet. Everybody's dropping off. I guess they didn't like it when I said I didn't have much else to say about it. Yeah, it's a nice little. I mean, it's not a. I don't think it's a super fancy truck, but he's buying it, and they're expensive. So, anyway, just to recap, I was doing a pull tonight for tuning, and I got to about 5,000 RPM, and my motor let go, and oil went everywhere, and it smoked up the cab of my car, and I pulled over, and I got upset. I didn't get mad. I just got upset because it just. I knew it was. I knew it was bad. Oil was all over the place. It's all over the underside of my car. It's going to be such a nice job to clean it. But yeah, the 2.0 died. It's a 2.0. The 2.0 is gone. Killed it. Oh, that's who I meant to message. Hold on. Give me 1 second. No. If I could find him. Back to the terminal, so I lost a bit. Oh, wow. Yeah, lost a bit over 5,000 miles. I'd say so. Oh, damn it. Let me yawn myself to death here. Sorry, being quiet, but I'm typing, and it's hard for me to type and talk at the same time. Anyway, 5,000 miles. Yeah, you probably went through a lot of water. It's using a gallon every 150 miles. Damn it. Oh, so. Yeah, you would think an engine would make a lot more noise when you blow it. $2,600 between both loads. Wow. That sucks. That really does suck, Mike. Do you own the truck you drive? Or is it company owned? I think I've asked that before. You probably answered, but I forget because memory's bad. I'm old. What's up, Salty? Oh, good. Company in. Oh, that's better. Not your fault. Not your problem as much, other than you losing out on money on loads. Oh, so what broke? The side of the motor, I think. Hold on, my wife's calling me. Hello. Yeah, I'm home. I'm running a live right now.
Cell phone you have or the new company?
Yeah,
I
you.
have service all the way here.
Well, that's good.
I no longer lose my radio and I can call you.
Okay.
All right. Well, enjoy your live and say hi to everybody.
Okay. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Yo. So what broke was my engine. I don't know. I'm guessing a rod went through the side of the engine block because oil went everywhere. It was a mess. It was all over the road. It was all over the engine bay. It came out the front too, and it just what a mess. I'm sure right now that nothing under that car is gonna rust. Yeah, I blew a rod. Oh, it was not. Yeah, stock internals, of course. Stock block, stock internals. And I was pushing it close to 500 freaking horsepower. So I don't know what else I expected. And it was running fine today when I drove it. And just when I was doing a pull for the tune, and it just couldn't handle it, and it blew right around 5,000, which is getting up there. I was trying to get to 6,500, and no, but I will have a data log. I just need to pull the log. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to build one. I'll probably need to build that I have right there. Let's see who we got here. Hey.
Oh shit, we got another cop, dude. Cops are everywhere.
Cops are everywhere. I ain't worried about no cops. I'm sitting here drinking my ass off. Fuck them.
Hey, you know what song I heard today? God, I forget. Insane in the membrane. Cops come and try to snatch my crops.
So blew my engine.
Really?
Yep.
Do you know where? Like, did it blow a hole in the freaking cylinder wall, or?
Blew a hole in the front of the cylinder. I know it's in the front because of where all the oil is.
Oh my god.
It's underneath a bunch of shit. It's in my trailer right now. But the Mustang is now actually in my garage, and I drove it out of the trailer and into my garage.
And how was the clutch acting?
Oh, it was like 6,000 RPM to get it to move.
Oh my god.
That's fine. That engine doesn't mind 6,000 RPM.
Well, just the fact that it takes that to get it to move is what I'm saying.
Hey, I got it to move, and I got it in the garage on a flat tire.
So what? That
didn't destroy my fucking radial or my drag tire. It was flat. I had no way to get it. Really?
So where did the focus go? So where does the Focus go now?
It will go where the pink car is tomorrow. And her car will go under the carport.
Morning Wood? What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
How you like that? How you like that?
Oh, that's funny.
Boosted Dick, you still in here? Check this out. I'm sure you're doing the same thing I'm doing right now.
What's your plan?
Oh, nothing. I'm watching damn SummerSlam.
Oh.
WWE, mate. Yeah,
Me and
WWE
Pigs are like, oh, yeah, okay. SummerSlam.
Yeah,
who cares?
he is watching it.
I was watching meal prep racing all day today, and then
I'm drinking heavy. See, I've had one beer. Going to get another one, so I'll be right back.
If I had what happened to him happen to me today, I'd be drinking a hell of a lot more than one beer right now.
I know that shit's right.
I'll be freaking slamming.
Dude, I ain't drove my truck all day long. I loaned it out to my neighbor. He had some damn old furniture. They got some new furniture. He took the old furniture off and took it to the dump. So I was like, "Can I borrow your truck?" I said, "Why, sure."
Like for $100 an hour.
Nah, I just told him. I said, "Man, just put gas." I said, "Whatever gas you burn out, just put back in there, man. I'm cool with that." Shit, he wound up filling my truck up. So hey, he saved me money.
Free gas.
Hell yeah, gas ain't cheap no more. It's like $3.33 a gallon down here.
Unless it's coming out of your ass, then it's cheap.
Oh well, I've been doing that all day too.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, if I could funnel that shit into my gas tank, I'd be either good or blow the fucking truck up one.
So last night, my buddy took first place in the bracket racing. Freaking won $600.
Good for him.
Yeah, he was to the moon. He said he got home and he was so jacked up from winning he couldn't fall asleep till like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Hey, Gary, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't see you there. I just got back to the computer.
No, I popped on when you said you was getting to go to beer.
So
What's up, Gary?
I bought this. I don't know if anybody's seen these before online. I bought one because I wanted to see how well they worked. What they do is they remove the top of your can for you, like that.
Cool.
Completely
Does it
remove
not? Does it not leave a sharp edge on it?
It does not. It leaves a nice, rounded, smooth edge.
Oh, so it never touches the top. It just gets on the inside, right?
Yep, it gets on the inside and it.
I
pulls
got
it
you.
up.
I got you. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty cool, and it was on sale. I think it was $20. Shit.
Hell yeah.
And I thought I'd try it out and see how it was. And I bought the American flag one, red, white, and blue with the
Well, of
stars.
course.
Because got it in like a week. I
All right.
saw it on Facebook. It was one of those ads, and I was like, yeah, what the hell?
So I can't stay on long because I got to be to work in the morning. But anywho, what happened with your car? So you're talking about the Mustang, right?
No, I'm talking about the Focus.
Well, the Focus.
I was running a pool today. At the end of the day, on my way to the grocery store, and I blew the engine.
Oh,
Put a hole in it.
that sucks.
It does. Sucks.
What's going on, Dale?
So I take it AAA come picked you up and brought you back home.
My wife came, picked me up, brought me home. I grabbed the truck, hooked it up to the trailer, got the Mustang out of it, and went and picked up the Focus.
Yeah, when you said car out of the trailer, I thought you were talking about the Mustang.
Mustang is out of the trailer now.
Yeah, but I thought you were talking about that's what you blew up.
Oh no! I got it into the garage and I drove it in. 6,000 RPM is about where it starts moving in reverse and forward. But I got it in, parked it, and it's sitting right where the Focus has been forever. And tomorrow, the other Mustang, the pink one, will come out and go into the carport, and the Focus will go back into the garage. For me to start the process of pulling the engine and swapping it back over again.
Cool.
Yeah, not really, but
Cool.
Cool.
for me to get another 10 now, I have to pay for it again. That really sucks. And the prices have gone. The prices have gone way up, but my next tune will be a single fuel tune.
At least you weren't in Jackson, Tennessee when it happened.
No shit. But that's why whenever I go places like that, I usually trailer things.
Right.
Yeah, when I was in Jackson, it wasn't really tuned. It was just on the starter tune.
But it sounded good.
It wasn't putting out much horsepower at the time, and the engine only had 30, maybe 35,000 miles on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not putting out much horsepower might have been a good thing for it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just a little too much boost, huh?
a little too much boost, a little too much pressure, and the rod went through the. I put a cooling hole in my block. I thought it needed more air.
A little bit more boost, a little too much foot.
Yeah. Well, it was wide open throttle. I was trying to get to 6,500 RPM. I was on a pull.
Kaboom.
So I do have data logs, so I might see something in the data log, but I doubt it. It's probably just the rod just couldn't handle the power.
Well, anyhow, I just want to pop up here and say hello. I'm going to bed. I got to work.
Hello. Good.
All right,
evening.
Mr. Gary. You have a good night, sir.
All right, we'll
Have a
talk
good
to you.
night, Gary.
Talking to you.
Bye.
Take care, bro.
And it sucks because I went a whole week without. Yeah, the Stocky Colonels was crying. Yeah, they were.
Well, just out of curiosity, Pete, you think before you get started back on the Focus, you're gonna go ahead and try to yank the transmission out of the Mustang and change the clutch and stuff, and at least get it mobile
The
again?
thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move all this stuff over to work on the Focus to lift it up so I can get it all cleaned off. I just want to get the oil out of there. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm not coating my garage floor in oil. So that's one of the first things I'm going to do. And
Yeah, I was real
because
surprised you
the
didn't
Mustang
close
has to
car
go up on jack stands anyway. The what do you call them? The quick jacks aren't tall enough.
Gotcha. Like I said, I was
Sucks that
surprised that
it goes up and
you
moving. They're heavy as fuck.
took the enclosed car trailer to go get the Focus. Surprised you didn't get your little open car trailer for me.
The open car trailer needs 2 new tires on it right now, and was behind the enclosed one.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so it was.
Oh
I
shit!
thought about it, and I could have swapped wheels and tires again because the 2 tires it needs, because they're on the big trailer.
Oh, okay.
What's
Oh,
going on, guys? Hank,
so my
I thought I heard what happened to the Focus?
I blew the
she
engine.
go boom.
Yeah, man, it tried to launch itself to the
I
moon.
ventilated the block,
How the fuck did
so
you do
it was
that?
hitting about 500, probably about 500 horsepower, and it ventilated the block.
How it always happens on a high RPM pole.
Yeah, it just didn't
Yeah.
have the bottom. It didn't have the damn strong enough bottom.
It was good until it wasn't.
Yeah, that's what somebody I said that in on one of my Discord chats for the Focus. I was like, yeah, it was good until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Fine until it wasn't.
But you
So
got
check
a
this out.
ton of money in that block.
I didn't have any.
Nah,
money
he
on
just
that
had
block.
stock internals. It was stock block, stock
It's
internals.
all stock.
Oh, I
money
thought this was a
externally
built
on it.
motor.
No. If it was a built motor, I'd be pissed right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's why I was pissed
I'm not
for you.
pissed right now because I was pushing a stock motor way too hard.
I thought you're only supposed to push into 400.
450 maximum.
And he figured, what's 40 more?
Yeah, he said I went to
40, 50 more.
He said I went to
Yeah.
451, and they're not lying about that 450 because 451 that motherfucker destroyed itself.
I was okay. So on my previous tune, I was already at like 470.
Because the thing is, I mean, well, like, let's just say 450. That's like running 900 horsepower on a Coyote.
Yeah, I know.
In 4 cylinders, half
I
the
know.
cylinders.
I know. But it is the 2.0. It's not the 2.3. It has the closed deck.
I know you got the closed deck, but it's got
the
4
rod that-
rods.
If I had built it, just put some good internals in it, it'd probably be fine. Maybe I'll just build the other motor before I put it in there.
So did it start making noise and you shut it down, or did it explode?
Nope. It did it while I was doing the pull, and it was running fine. It really was. Literally sounded great, pulling awesome, and then it wasn't. It was that quick. Like it lost power, like instantly lost power, and then smoke filled the cabin because the oil was burning him right into the air intake.
That's like when my Sunfire blew up.
The oil pressure light came on instantly. It was all at one time. It was so much shit happened at one time. All I knew how to do was pull it over to the side of the road. I took it out of gear and pulled it over. The engine died. It killed the engine. The engine just died. Shut itself off. The computer tries to save an engine. It does. But it couldn't. It was too late. Yeah.
And that was on E85?
E85 with method injection. I was pushing probably around 27 psi. Like I said, I have the logs to know. I was full at that point. I was fully injecting. The methanol was at full pressure at that point.
You know that kind of compares to Chris Farley, fat man in a little coat.
When he ripped, it was all good until it wasn't. What's up, sweetie? How's
Okay,
it going?
so what gear were you in?
4th gear, 1-to-1. It was 2,500 to 6,500 pull.
Hey, Colleen. Hope you're feeling well.
What's the rear end gear on that, or front end gear? I guess you would call
I think
it.
it's like it's the 1-to-1 at that point, which is like a 462, I think.
All right. I don't want to guess how fast you were going then.
I can tell you how fast I was going. Little over,
It was
little
three
over
digits.
60. Little over 60, I swear.
Yeah, just a little.
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
yeah, the speed limit's 65, so it was right around 65, I think. I know
Times
exactly.
two.
Yeah. Yes.
It was right around 65 plus
Was
a
that
few.
before or after you hit the brakes? Before
Well,
or
I-
after you hit the
I
brakes?
just let it coast. I actually literally let it coast.
Why
to
hit
a
the
stop.
brakes? You already know it fucked up. You might as well just let it so much coast till it stops.
Yeah, get as many miles out of you can out of it.
Hell yeah, get as close to home as you can get.
I got it.
Goddamn.
Well, the problem was I was on the way away from home, so and I was literally about 2 to 3 miles from the house. Oh yeah, I was about right there, Boost.
So how did it feel before it blew?
Oh, it felt great.
I'm
It was running like
gonna leave that one alone.
no,
What
seriously,
was it
right
for?
before it blew, it felt awesome.
So
It always
let
feels good before it
me
blows.
ask you this question. You know
That's
how
what she
fast
said.
that your Mustang is. This is a lot lighter, 500 horsepower. Which did it feel like it was pulling like your Mustang?
No, it doesn't because it's front wheel drive. It does feel like a rocket, like Boost Addict said. It feels like a rocket. It really does. At that point, when you're right at the top of that curve and you're hitting because it hits the highest peaks at 6,200 is around where it hits the peak horsepower when you're running that like that. And it felt great, but pulling over pushing is such a different feeling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
And you know, if it were rear wheel drive, yeah, it probably have felt kind of like the Mustang.
Yeah, that's
And I don't know why I was pushing it so hard because this car is just meant to go around a track. It doesn't need to have that much horsepower because most of the time you're going to be in third gear anyway. You're not even going to be in fourth. Fourth is like if you hit a long straightaway, you can put it in fourth and let it ride out and get it up to like 150.
So did you check the oil path that it left?
I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to tell you. Then look behind you. There's a trail.
Yep.
Yep.
Been there and done that before.
Well, the oil path is like this: straight, and then it curves off into where it's parked.
Yep.
This match is boring. Well, then why are you watching it?
I know. I was thinking the same damn thing, Boost Addict.
You know, it's way
But
too
I'm sorry, but all the damn Cody Rhodes matches.
when
are
you open that
boring.
can up like that, it makes these things way too easy to drink.
sorry to hear about your motor.
So am I.
It
It
that
just means a
sucks.
lot of more work for me.
A lot more work and money.
I have the other engine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put my old engine back in it. And I don't know. I'll probably just put the old engine back in its stock and leave it stock for now, and go back to the stock tune.
Yeah.
It's better to have it running and have the upgraded parts in it, the drivetrain parts in it, and be fine with that. Is that your backup camera on your truck?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Like I said, Pinks. That's why with mine, exhaust, air filter, and then intercooler. But I'm just leaving a stock tune. It does with the exhaust on it. The turbo spools up faster. That I felt right away.
Yeah.
What's up, Boosted?
Boosted.
Hey, Booster.
Boosted.
So the stock turbo in it, in the Focus, that KO3 spools up so fast. It's like
Yep.
too fast. But
So check this out. Next.
I'm gonna leave it
Oh, go
stock.
ahead.
Leave it stock. I'm gonna throw the big turbo on it. I'm gonna have a slight tune put in it, but just a 93 tune. No math injection, just 93. Something simple and easy. Nothing. I don't want it over like 400 horsepower.
Why don't you just tune it for E85 and call it a day?
Because the E85's a pain to get. I don't get very good gas mileage on it. What up, Booster?
Alright.
Hola,
Well, the-
amigos.
Hey, what's going on, Boost? The reason why I'm saying the E85, then you never have to worry about carbon issues.
Yeah, I do.
Boost Static, Bama. Hello, how
With
y'all doing?
E85, it gets
Bill?
rid of all the carbon.
Not with
Larry?
the it doesn't.
Sublizy.
So check this out, Booster, while I got you on the panel. My next race,
Mhm.
my last race next Friday, supposedly there's a huge event going on out there, and there's going to be a lot of cars that are going to be pretty much shooting for threes in the eighth.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa, is what I said.
There'll be some quick cars then.
So Mike,
Yeah.
you're thinking that I'm running aux fuel with that. Yeah, I have the injectors and the pump to run E85 direct.
Got it.
The only way I'm keeping my valves clean is methanol.
Hey, did you go to any of the car shows today?
Me?
Yeah, I thought about seeing if you was gonna go to any.
I didn't know there were any because I just got home from Arkansas yesterday, and
There's
I
like
didn't-
2 or 3 today.
I'm sure that there probably were.
I don't think Boots knows what happened, man. I think he came in on the tail end of all that stuff.
Of what?
What's the reason why this live is going on? Pink's car engine just blowed up in his car.
Pink's did?
Yeah, I just blew my engine in. I blew it's been a couple hours now. I blew the engine in the Focus.
Oh no.
Yeah.
RJ, did you ask about car shows?
No, I was asking Pinks if he heard about the car shows around here.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
If I had, I'd have probably been at the car show, and I probably wouldn't have blown my engine today. I'd have done it tomorrow.
Well, did y'all see that video little short I posted of the Danger Ranger painted?
I did.
Painted.
The metallic?
All I
Yeah.
saw was one you posted with the 5.0.
Yeah, I didn't see the painted Ranger. I seen the V8 Ranger.
Paint. It's been painted, and he did a real good job on the hood and on the roof and on the top of the bed. But the rest of the truck's oversprayed terrible, like dry
Okay.
overspray.
Really?
There we go. Now we're cooking. All right. Let's bust
So,
out some
so you
beef.
actually found the address of where the damn thing was located at, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll have to look for that. I didn't see that one yet.
Yep.
I just watched the one on the 5.0.
Now, I ain't made up a main. I thought about calling the new one Nightmare, the little single cab.
Yeah.
Could be with a 347 in it.
Yeah, I don't think it needs it. I think that
Yeah.
5.0 is fine, and it's happy.
Oh, that 347 would make it sweet. That'd be a fun little fucking truck.
You know what would be fun?
346.
To make my Focus rear-wheel drive with a V8 in it. Damn it.
Hell yeah! Or just go get you a 2JZ and drop it in the front of that bastard. Be
I
good
ain't
with
got
it.
that kind of money, man. I really don't. I don't have the money. I don't have the money to fix the engine in the truck. I don't have the money to replace anything other than the stock engine back into the Focus.
Shit.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not happy with having to wait that long for a paint job that turned out like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with that shit either. I'd be going back to the dude, not the painter, but the guy that was responsible for my damn truck. I'm like, look here, you gonna have to make this shit right here right, buddy, because I ain't accepting this shit.
What? And have him wait in
he
there
is. I don't know. I know where he's carrying it. After we're not gonna worry about the paint job right now. We're gonna go ahead and get the try to get the motor and everything, get it running, and then he's got a guy that's gonna do it all right that paints for Ford.
Well,
So
Yeah, but damn,
That's
you
that.
you do know this is 2024. Is he finally gonna get it done by 2030?
we're hoping so.
Hell yeah, no shit.
We're hoping so. We'll see.
That's how much. You can go buy you a classic tag for that motherfucker by the time you get it back.
Oh, I told him I want it running because if it's running, if I have to get it fixed, it's a whole game. I have to get it repainted.
well,
Hey,
I
Boots,
just running right now.
Boots, it'll be a grandpa by the time that thing gets done.
Shoot, I tell you what, though,
Oh my
tickled
God.
to death.
I just saw your son's picture. He does not look like the same kid I saw last year.
No, he don't. You see how big he is.
He looks
He look-
completely different with his hair, and you know, I don't know. He just didn't. He didn't look. He looked more like you, a young version of you.
Hmm.
But he's grown. Damn.
Yeah, he's huge.
Man, did I not bring my fucking drink out?
It's huge.
You gonna be taller than you?
Yeah, probably.
My son did that to me.
Which I'm
What an
not tall.
asshole.
I was 6 foot. I'm probably like 5'11", and I'm not even foot no more. I don't feel like.
I'm over 6'1" again since my back surgery. I actually gained some of my height back. But
Wait, what?
son hit 6'5" or 6'6", so fuck him.
How do you gain height back?
When they fused my bones, it actually
Oh, okay.
Say I might actually get to 5'7". If I lose this belly, I'll be able to fucking straighten back up again.
yeah.
Whoa, what was that?
And I'm losing weight too. I've lost.
Ooh, sounded good.
I'm digging this little single cab, man. I'm
Yeah.
getting
I
AC
bet so.
fixed on it right now.
Oh, are you
Getting
getting
I
AC
got
on the
new-
fix?
Mhm. And a new
Damn
oil
right.
pump. The oil pump went out on it.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a new oil pump, high volume milling oil pump. New
yeah, that'd be
AC
good for that.
plugs. That thing's gonna be running like a top.
That's a Explorer 5.0, isn't it?
That's right.
Hey, we don't use that word around here.
What?
That's what, that's what the engine came out of.
I'm just joking.
I've had some exploders in my time. Trust me, I've had a few.
So did they put the Explorer transmission in the Ranger also?
Yep, and the whole drivetrain.
Oh, so you got the overdrive and everything in that
That's
truck.
how I
That's
got
good.
the all-wheel drive or the four-wheel drive because that was a two-wheel drive Ranger, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's 2-wheel drive, but it's all-wheel drive all the time now.
Yeah, then the overdrive too. Hell yeah, that's good.
That's pretty sweet.
Hell yeah.
Looking out here. What are we looking at your car?
It's basically like the back corner of the car. I'm kind of sitting right here.
Oh look, there's an F-150.
There's an F-150.
I wish
Yeah,
I had
Pink's
Lariat.
like, turn your head for a little while. Let me borrow that engine. And
wouldn't
just tell
mind
your boss you parked that
Where you
motherfucker
at,
in
Sublime?
downtown and they got it.
Sitting in my garage. I'm basically sitting on the edge of my garage, freaking pulling a 10mm.
I wouldn't mind having that Lariat you got there.
Yeah, it's getting a new windshield Monday.
Can y'all hear
What
me?
is your yeah, we got you. We hear you.
I was losing. Man, I'm telling y'all, something has been off with service.
Who you got? What, T-Mobile?
No, I have AT&T, but I ain't had service worth of crap here the past.
Try restarting your phone. That was happening to me earlier. I restarted the phone and it got better.
I have Spectrum now, and my wife's happy with it because where she's at now, normally with her T-Mobile service, she had no service, and she was able to get on the live a minute ago. So, and she called me too.
How'd
Let
you
me
blow
know.
How'd you blow your car up?
I was doing a pull for the tuner, for the latest iteration of the tune, and I got to about 5,000 RPM, and she let go.
So wait, did
It said boom, and it was gone.
the tuner say if it makes you feel any better, I got another revision for you?
No. He got back to me this weekend. He actually gave me this tune last week, and I was out of town, and I let him know, it'll be a week because I'm out of town for work. And he's like, that's fine. I'm out of town for the week too, which worked. And so, see that? That's the top of the can.
Wow.
Looks like the top of a monster can.
So for
Well,
some
it's,
reason, I'm thinking of Cheech and Chong when you're talking about your tune revisions. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking, here, take this. What is it? No, just take it, man. It did this and you take it. Wait, no, take this one instead.
Yeah,
What's
don't
wrong?
take that one, man.
Oh, don't take that. No.
What do you mean don't take it? I already took it, man.
Now I'm going to start thinking about that too. Thanks.
And that's when you start going, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Right after it happened,
oh, shit.
I was pissed.
I'm
At
gonna
Pat.
fall in
Hello.
love with my
I
diesel
wasn't
again.
pissed at the tuner because he did what I asked him to do.
Would you fall in love with Boosted?
And I knew that I was pushing my luck with a stock block and a stock.
That was a
That's,
good game show back in the day. Push your luck. You
Yeah,
got to press the
yeah,
thing
well, I
and you're trying to
did it.
get no whammies.
No whammies, no whammies.
No whammies,
That's still
no
on.
whammies.
That TV show's still on.
Yeah, they
kidding,
came
dude.
back out with it. It's just not as
Yeah.
fun anymore.
Well, the diesel is tuned, boy. Woo! I think will get down.
Oh, I miss my diesel.
Oh, well, your F-250, you got it tuned?
Oh yeah. I
Tuned it.
I got a 5 switch on it. Five position.
Who tuned it?
I don't even know the name of the company. It's like a Michigan compliance crap.
Is it like a shelf tune or?
No, it's a custom tune.
Okay.
The hot tune's 250 horse.
That's not bad.
These days, it's almost better not to mention the tuner just because how things are.
Well, it's a Michigan compliance bullcrap now.
Okay.
Mine were too. Mine are.
Plus, if it's a not very well-known tuner, I guess, you're probably
Oh, it's
fine.
a well-known one. It's
Yeah, unfortunately, where I'm at down here, we have to have emissions. So all the cats has got to remain on everything and all other shit.
No, I don't like cats.
Can't take none of that shit off your car around here.
I'm
Hey,
allergic to cats.
Sublime.
What's up?
Have you done or know anybody that's done a cat delete on the 500s?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them out there. The ones that live in Florida and don't have those freaking stupid-ass laws, yeah.
I bet
Like
that
Alabama.
makes it too freaking loud.
Oh, yeah. That with long tube headers, too, yeah.
Does long
I'm
tubes
actually-
make a big difference on our cars?
So what?
Do long tubes make a big difference on our cars, or are they pretty?
In the sound, yes. In the horsepower, I guess it all
I
depends on the
thought they
build.
give you like 40 horsepower for yours, right?
It all depends on the build. I mean, if you're still a mild stock build and you just put, long tube headers on it, you're not going to gate a ton of it. But if you're built and pushing a lot of power and then slap long tubes on it, and it can breathe better and it's got no cats, then yes, it'll make much bigger difference.
When I went to
Yeah,
my
'cause-
long tubes and catless, I gained about 30 horsepower, and I was just running a basic, intake tube. because
Yeah,
I
see, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if you do
And if-
that with a bigger build,
if you-
you're probably gaining 80 more or 50 more.
Because I mean, if you pulley down, definitely do long tubes. 'Cause
What was
like-
that, Randy? What was you trying to say?
I was told that those JLT intakes on the 500s will add 30 freaking wheel horsepower. I have a hard time believing that.
That's bullshit.
That's BS.
Total bullshit.
That's what I was saying. I find a hard time.
Is that the JLT that requires a tune, though?
Yes.
Okay, so it does give you a much larger pathway then. It has to, or it wouldn't need a tune.
Or
But hell, if you listen to Ken will just tell you real quick, just run the stock shit because it's better.
I run
Stock
and
air filter?
I run
Yeah.
paper filters because paper filters breathe better.
Wait, are you talking about on the 500s, Salty, or the GTs?
Now, I don't know about the 500s. I'm just talking about. I'm mostly talking about the GTs.
Oh,
Ken will tell
okay.
you, ain't no sense putting no aftermarket shit on there because the stock shit works just good as any aftermarket out there that they're selling. He goes, so why spend the damn money for it?
See, I always heard on the 500 the JLT is like the thing to get.
Oh, I've heard the JLT, and JLT makes a really nice intake, but I don't see that much horsepower off of an intake, even with a tune. Because if an intake's going to give you that much power, it needs a tune to make it actually do it.
correct. A lot of times the intake does 0, and it's because of the
The
tune
tune.
that you actually got something, and that's because they advanced your timing. So,
It's true. It really is. And, like I'm running like on the Focus. I run a stock paper filter on the Mustang. I run have to run that big filter now, but if I had the choice when I was running regular, somebody said, well, why not put this filter in or that filter? I'm like, because the stock filter, if you look at the numbers, flows more air.
Be yellow. Yeah.
I
No,
like
I've
the
just,
K&Ns and the green filters and stuff like that.
I've had a
I,
green filter before and it sounded better, but it didn't
Yeah.
flow as much air.
I just don't see how a K&N with the oil on it can actually flow better. I've never understood that whole method of that shit.
Generally, most of the time, if you got a K&N on like my style engine, it's actually a slightly bigger intake. It actually gives a little bit more room, but yeah, it doesn't really flow that much more air.
No, I mean, especially if you're putting the oil on it like they suggest you put the oil on it. To me, it just seems like it would stop it up more than fucking it just being just
It
clear.
doesn't, but I usually run the dry ones.
So Sublime, I found out with my new windshield, my other windshield was tinted.
Oh, your new
but-
one's not?
Yeah, it was 35%, and man, it's a big difference when it's not
It's a
on there.
huge difference. My
So
wife-
wait, somebody else tinted the windshield?
No, factory
Yeah, the
tint.
factory one.
So you had to get a
they
new
don't come
windshield for your
tinted from the
500?
factory.
Yeah.
There's no way they come tinted from the factory like that.
No, that it was done. I'm telling you, it was 35%.
my wife
Oh, okay. Okay.
Somebody
at
had it done.
35% on the front of the edge, and it makes
It
a
is.
huge difference.
So do you like it with the tint boosted or you don't want the tint on there? Uh-oh. What happened? I froze.
Did you?
I don't think you froze. I think he froze.
Oh. Boosted, you there?
I'm here. Am I froze?
No, you're good now.
Nah, we hear you now.
Yeah. So did you say you like the untinted windshield better or the way it was?
No, I like it. I like it.
Oh. I like it, Blake.
And I still didn't hear you.
Say it again, Boosted. You like it what? Oh, damn.
Oh. Hey, remember, he was just talking about his service.
I said I like it. I like it tinted way better.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So if you're gonna do it, make sure you get the ceramic rejection tint, and you can go to 50% where you can't even almost tell it's on there from the outside. Other than when the doors are closed, you can't see in very well.
Yeah, but if you go to 50%, is that legal though?
It
Hell
is.
No.
Well,
Most people
yeah.
don't notice it though. That's the thing.
Say if you have a cop that comes up and just wants to be that one dickhead, he puts a gauge on it. You know, he could write you a ticket for that shit.
They
But
can
wait.
take you ticket for so many other things. It doesn't matter.
the higher the tint number, the less dark it is. So 50 would be
Right.
legal, wouldn't it?
50
Yes, 50
is
you won't be able
generally
to
on a
tell.
windshield is legal, especially if you use and use the ceramic high heat rejection tint. It lowers the sunlight coming in enough that you notice the difference when you're inside. You really notice it looking from the outside when all the doors are closed and windows are up. If you've got dark on your windows,
Yeah.
and then, but it keeps so much more heat out of your damn car.
Yeah.
My thing is, I can't run 10 on none of my cars.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
ceramic.
well,
I put the ceramic on mine. Not the windshield though. Just
You
the
can't
windows.
see.
You can't run 10 on none of them. Why?
Because of my eyes, my
You
vision.
can't
Blind.
see.
Yeah, I can't fucking see.
So my Mustang has 15% on the sides and the rear, but nothing on the front. My wife did the same thing, but on her old Mustang, she had 5% on the sides and the rear, and I'm like, that's just too much.
That's
Damn,
limo.
that's all. Hey, yeah, I'm finna say, ain't nobody seeing through that shit.
Yeah, I'm at 20. I'm right at 20.
I'm gonna
Well, I
take the
think,
Ranger
I think
next.
her old one, it came that way when she got it. It already had it. No, it was 5% on the rear. It was 15 on the sides. That's right. It was 15 on the sides, which makes it. I mean, like if it's dark out on my Focus and my Mustang, I have to roll the windows down to back up because I can't see. If it's light out, it's no problem.
Dude, I remember back in the 80s, the dark tint was not a thing. Everybody put mirror tint on all their fucking
Oh,
cars.
that's
completely
so
bad.
Y'all remember that shit? It was mirror tint on
Yeah.
everything.
was
Everybody had
ugly.
mirror fucking tint on everything.
So I just noticed something that tropical storm, they named it Debbie. Why
Yeah,
couldn't
Debbie.
that have hit Dallas?
Oh my God.
Oh my lord! You can see, hey, you can tell what he's been watching.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Could you imagine the memes there?
Yo,
Oh yeah, you bet your ass if it does, there's gonna be memes pop up everywhere on that shit.
my favorite memes this week have been from the with the Turkish sharpshooter. Those have been hilarious.
What?
Oh,
There's a
they're
I can
turkey?
already-
freaking hilarious.
Here's a
What was
meme
that,
for
Randy?
you. It's what boosted?
Well,
So
yeah.
you say there's a hurricane? Who's who?
Tropical
Yeah,
storm.
it's tropical storm that's going up. You guys should be getting hit with that already, right?
No.
It's
Oh.
gonna be hitting us Wednesday, so maybe you guys on Monday or Tuesday.
The only thing I'm getting hit with right now is a whole lot of fucking heat because it's so humid out here, dude. It's stupid.
We got like rain all this week coming up.
Isn't
It's
it
humid and
heavy
dry.
hitting the east coast of Florida?
Well, it looks like it's going into the Gulf and then
okay.
shooting across Florida and then going all the way up the eastern seaboard.
So we won't get any of that. 'Cause that's too, we're too far from that.
Bama said that's the reason why he didn't join earlier because he's going through a storm right now. So evidently Bama's getting it right now.
Oh yeah, Bama's getting it for sure, I'm sure. We're
Well,
going
them
to get it anyway.
hurricanes produce tornadoes up this way if they start
No
coming up
shit.
this way. So hopefully
Yeah,
they
I'm
don't-
finna say you done had a damn duck and ride a few of them out where you live at, hadn't you, Boosie?
Oh.
So what now? Haven't you done had to ride out a couple of tornadoes where you live at now? Can y'all
It's
hear
cutting
him?
out.
'Cause I sure can.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
can hear
can.
him.
He's got really crappy service, I think, around his house, like I do. But I'm on Wi-Fi, so
Man, I have to cut my Wi-Fi off, dude. I can't be on my live stream on the Wi-Fi. I turn my Wi-Fi
if I
on.
wasn't on Wi-Fi, my laptop wouldn't be hooked up to nothing.
No, I'm just saying, well, my phone, like when I'm doing these live streams right now, my Wi-Fi has to be turned off. As soon as I turn it on, that's when I start. Y'all see my I start going in and out. But as soon as I turn it off, run on my data, I'm great.
I have my Wi-Fi hooked up to my phone every time I'm in my house because it works way better
Hey,
than my dad.
I'm gonna turn my phone off and come back in and see if that helps.
Okay.
All right, see y'all. Be right back.
But I do have the older equipment too. I've never took the old equipment back and swapped it into the new
I'm running
equipment.
a
So.
mesh Wi-Fi network in my house, and it's a 6G mesh network, or that I'm sorry, not 6G, Wi-Fi 6, and so it can run up to, I think it's, what is it, 4 gigabit on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but you haven't been long had your Spectrum service though, so you got all the new equipment. I got the older shit.
No. You don't understand. My Wi-Fi is my equipment. Spectrum did not give me Wi-Fi. I did not take their Wi-Fi equipment. I took their modem. That's it. And I run from their modem to my Wi-Fi, my data or my router, and my router does all the work. I never use Comcast or any of their stuff other than the modem to bring to bring it in, and from the modem I split to my equipment because I always have better equipment than they do.
Oh,
and I have more control over it.
Yeah, I don't know about all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I do.
I use whatever the company supplies.
I'm sure
whatever I
Mike
pay
has more control over his than most people do.
Yeah, I just use whatever I pay for from the companies. So.
Yeah, I don't pay for theirs. That's why I won't pay for theirs.
Hell, it's cheap. It's cheap enough, so shit. I don't worry about it.
For me, the modem is free. It comes with the service because you have to have the modem.
So you gotta have the Wi-Fi modem.
The Wi-Fi modem, you have to pay for.
Yeah, you pay like $10-15 a month for it. If you think about it, you can get a good one for like $200, and within 12 months it pays for itself, and then all of a sudden you don't.
I think on Spectrum Fiber, it's actually really cheap. I think it's only like $5 a month.
Yeah, I've been saying it's not much at all, man. I mean,
but they're using it. See, if they have control over it, they use it as a hotspot for other people. And I don't like that. Comcast does the same damn thing. Everybody.
Well, see, I've had the equipment I've got now. I've probably had it 5.5, 6 years. So they've got brand new equipment out. I've just never taken my equipment up there to the Spectrum office and traded it in for the new equipment. I just never have.
What's really nice is the good up to 10 gigabits.
Yeah, yeah.
They're only offering, they're offering 5 gigabit out here, but I'm not willing to pay that much.
All right,
What
let's
else?
see if this helps.
All right. Well, so far we hear you.
I hear you now.
So weird how you got to do that.
Well,
You running an iPhone boosted or an Android?
iPhone.
I'm sorry.
you know, it's
Still
funny.
listening?
Remember when we were talking boosted and you were telling me how you did everything on your phone, all your videos, all that? I don't usually take anything outside of my phone to do any videos now. It's all done. I do it all on my phone now.
That's all I've ever done.
Well, yeah, but never tried it that way. I was so used to doing it on the computer, and I was also used to recording with my Sony camera and my GoPros, not my phone.
Yeah, but all these new phones these days, man, their camera systems on them are badass. You know.
That's why I do it all on my phone now.
Every video I have ever made has been from my iPhone.
Yeah. I used to not use my phone for videos because I didn't. I had a Sony camera and I had GoPros, so I used. God dang it! That's what is going on.
Hey, I'm about to take my dogs out, so I'm gonna mute for a minute so I can yell at them.
Yeah, you do that. You mute and yell at your dogs. What an
Man, I
ass.
was on Funky's Live last night, and Broken Tool Garage was on there. He's cool and all that, but I kept trying to damn kill the conversation he kept trying to have.
Really? What was
Hell
that?
yeah, I kept trying to damn just detour the conversation over to something else.
What live stream was this?
Funky's.
What was the conversation trying to be?
Squirrel.
We're talking about Brelford's car, and he kept on and kept on going on about it, and I just kept trying to damn railroad that motherfucker and say, hey, you know what? Let's fuck this conversation. Let's talk about something else.
Why would
What
you do
happened?
that?
Cause man, they kept running the conversation in the ground because everything they're saying they just said over and over and over and over and over again. Like I'm like, dude, you don't need to say it a million fucking times. Hopefully, people in here are not illiterate. They can understand the first 100 times it was said.
I've had to explain that I blew up my car.
Can you say that again, please?
What was
Yeah,
that?
I hear you. I hear you. Well, I mean, for one, without saying anything, Sublime knows what I'm talking about. I'll just say that. And but I just kept trying to just change the conversation.
So if you guys get a chance, I just put up. I just made it live. It was a short of mine. If you get a chance to look at it, it's a 1968 Chevy C10, and it is slightly modified. It is an awesome fucking truck.
Shit, I've been watching No Prep Drag Racing all day, man. I've been watching Uncaged. That shit is fucking awesome.
I'm just
Shit.
telling you, go watch my damn short tonight before you go to bed. That's
Oh,
all
I
I'm
will.
saying.
I will. I'll watch it before I go to sleep.
No,
I will.
it's a. I know it's a Chevy, but it's a '68, and it's fucking.
It's all good, man. A C10, ain't nothing wrong with a
They
C10.
did some really nice work on this truck. I
Yep.
mean, it is.
Nothing wrong with a
RJ.
C10, man. They're nice trucks.
Hey, RJ, what were you trying to say?
I said we had a Subaru WRX, one of the new ones. Try to play with the Shelby today. It didn't work very well.
Dude, there was a
Say-
WRX at the track last night that had slicks on all fours.
Damn.
Hell, at Uncaged today, somebody had an Audi station wagon, and they had a dually rear end up under that motherfucker with a V8 in the front of it, LS twin turbo. That motherfucker was flying, dude. That some bitch had.
Say what?
I'm sorry.
My apologies.
No,
Go ahead.
that
Salty.
some bitch had 4 28 10.5s on the back of that bastard. That motherfucker was cruising.
Wow. I thought this video would have died by now.
I
I've
like
got another
unique
short that keeps going for some reason. It's not like going like crazy. It's not going to 100 grand or anything, but it's made it over 21,000 views now. This is my most viewed video now.
That's just something you just don't see, man. You don't see an Audi station wagon turned into a dually.
I saw. What did I see that was a dually?
That shit was badass. I was like, check that motherfucker out, dude. That's badass.
I saw something that was dually the other day that was kind of cool, and it was a wagon, but I don't remember which one it was. But it wasn't an Audi.
Oh my God, this fucking AC feels so good.
Yeah, for that Subaru to have slicks on all four, I don't know what the hell he did to that engine. Because normally they can't take a tremendous amount of power, but for
Oh
having
yeah, no,
slicks
this
on
thing
it,
was built, dude. I'm sure this thing was built.
I guarantee you, everything up under that so much was aftermarket as hell. Block,
but it's hard
internals,
to keep those.
transmission.
Probably didn't have the flat four in it.
I should have
But
watched it make a pass.
the engine is the weak part. Even with
Yep.
heavier duty rods in it, it's still it's hard to hold those together at high horsepower.
It's
Yeah, but don't they make an aftermarket
possible-
block for that thing, like a dart block they do for like small block Fords and Chevrolets?
Yeah,
and
he
shit
could
like
have a fully built motor, but with completely different block underneath that thing.
that? Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Still got problems. I'd have gone. It probably had a V6 in it. I've seen a
Yeah,
lot
I
of super
wonder.
guys do that.
Because it's hard to keep those. It's a very different block, salty than like a regular engine block because it's horizontally opposed.
And
Oh, I'm
And
sure it is. Yeah. I'm sure it is.
It's really
See, a lot
hard
of people.
spark plug some bitches.
See, that's
it's
what a
like
lot
the
of people
crank
use
fits
when they're.
between the two halves.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
The
yeah,
crank
that's
fits
what
between
a
the
lot
two
of people
halves.
use when they're doing Volkswagen. When they're doing an engine swap on a Volkswagen Bug, most people are using Subaru engines in those things in the rear.
Oh my God, we have somebody joining the panel with us. Welcome, T. Hetzler.
Hola, ¿cómo
What's up,
está,
T?
mi amigo? What's shaking, y'all?
Oh, not
What's
much.
up?
Just
What's up,
hanging out,
What's up, T-Bagger?
talking about blowing an engine.
More like,
We have a little friend in here.
what is it? Oh, really? What are you bringing bugs in my joint for?
Well,
T,
he's
you gonna
hanging
have a
out by
hurricane?
the air conditioned
Oh,
blanket.
oh, well, kill it, shoot it.
T, is that hurricane gonna hit y'all?
It looks like it might be coming up this way.
Get to experience your first one, huh?
I'm all ready for it. I ain't got nothing to be scared of.
What the hell is that noise?
That's
Oh, sorry, I forgot I thought it was still muted. Sorry, I was putting a bag in a hat. Sorry.
Hey, at least it ain't no tornadoes.
Tornadoes suck.
Mm.
That's all I gotta say. Been around too many of them. What up, T? How's it going with you, man?
I'm doing good, y'all. What's going on with y'all?
Mr.
I blew the engine in my Focus.
T-Bagger in the house.
Looky here, flea bagger.
Or T-Gagger.
Shit.
I like it.
Salty, you are the only man I've ever known to suck 12 dicks and swear he was cheated. And this day.
That's the classics.
Oh,
So, yeah, blew my engine today.
what?
Yeah, the Focus couldn't take it.
Damn.
That motherfucker says, "I'm done. I'm crying uncle."
It put oil all over the place. I windowed it. I just haven't been able. I'll get it out of the trailer tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. But on a high note, because I had to go pick it up, the Mustang is now in the garage.
Oh.
So the Mustang worked on at the same time. I'm gonna get the Mustang up on. What up, Funky? I'm gonna get the Mustang up on jack stands. And I'm gonna get the Focus back up on the quick jack. So they're gonna be both sitting up in the air, and I'm gonna be driving the truck in the edge.
Nice.
Motherfucking Funky in the house. What's up, you?
Funky,
Hair,
funky.
what's up, fucking hair lip?
I guess you can drop the insurance on the Focus now.
I can, but they'll make me turn my tabs in as soon as I do it.
Yeah, he already had to do that to his Mustang.
Which isn't hard. There's a variance I can get for it because it's broken, so I'm gonna go talk to him about
Did you
that.
say turn the tag? You got to turn your
for my
tags
damn
in?
tab. Huh?
Did you say we got to turn our tags in?
So if you don't have insurance, they want your tags.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
They are on me all the time about it too because there's a miscommunication somewhere, and they keep telling me I don't have insurance, and I have to keep proving it that I have insurance. And it pisses me off because I have insurance on everything but the Mustang. So the Mustang didn't have insurance, and so to avoid a $250 fine, I had to take the tags off. Now, because I have
Sorry,
personal,
got him.
I kept my plates and I took a razor blade scraper and took the tag off, put it on a piece of paper, and brought that back. That's all they needed.
Hmm.
I'll do the same thing because all my cars have personalized plates on them.
I used to do that, man, but damn, them personalized plates got expensive as hell.
They're
So
not
now
that
I
they're not that expensive here, not compared to Washington. So I complained because it cost me $581 to tag 4 cars. In Washington State, that was just over 1 car for me, and I had
Shit.
5 or 6 that I had to do there.
I like my $20 a year. I love it.
I don't get that.
See you in the morning.
Joe Rogan Live
I
is hilarious. Who's that? Who's that in here talking in the background?
That's Ranson and Lucas playing a football game.
That's what I thought it was.
I'm by myself.
Oh, check this shit out, man. My neighbor in these apartments that I live in, a tree limb fell on damn fucking helicopter. But a tree limb fell on top of his car and busted his luggage rack on top of his car. Well, he took it to the insurance to see if they would get it. They would fix it. They totaled out his car because it busted the fucking luggage rack on top of his car.
They totaled his car.
They totaled his car because it busted the luggage rack.
What
A
kind of
plastic
car was
luggage
it?
rack. A fucking Saturn SUV.
That's why, because you can't get parts for them anymore.
I'm like, it's a fucking luggage rack, and they gonna total the motherfucker for a plastic luggage rack?
Because
That's
not
Saturn
much
doesn't
business
exist
anymore.
anymore.
And to replace the luggage rack is probably cost more than the car's worth.
He took it to the damn body shop. And they was gonna charge him $3,000 for a damn luggage rack.
Yeah,
I was like,
and it's
dude,
not worth
the
that.
luggage rack ain't but damn 4.5 foot long. It ain't fucking nothing. I see you go to a junkyard and find a fucking luggage rack. I guarantee there's a Saturn in a junkyard somewhere with a luggage rack on top of that bastard.
I hear you. Hey,
I just couldn't
Bugsy,
believe it.
Hey, buddy.
what's up with this red car in your avatar?
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just
car in the car.
it's just a good picture I liked.
It is a nice picture.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, let's open
It's
this
Now
up.
look, I'll be riding by your damn house next week, fool. Don't be make me creep up in there and see what's going on in that garage.
ain't much going on. Hopefully
You
I'll
know,
have
if
my
you're
little
going by
van.
his house, you're going by my house too, damn it.
Well, then we can all three go out and grab some lunch at Capone.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
let
tell
me
you
know
how
when you're gonna be by.
when
Y'all
I'm
go back to
coming
Dave
in.
and Buster's.
That was
I gotta drop off his damn dog.
about time.
Oh, you're going up Lawrenceburg?
I'm like, damn. I mean, you're babysitting the dog. At least you can come down there and pick it up.
No shit.
Shoot, this dog. My buddy from Maryland, he came down. My brother from another mother, Jimmy James. Him and his woman are down here with me now. We've been hanging out all day.
This,
There you go.
I'm sorry, this thing right here. This thing is so much fun taking these can lids off.
When you gonna play with them?
It's fun to do because then you get a can that you can drink out of without it slowing you down.
Oh.
Because now I'm on to my beer instead of the margaritas because the rest of them aren't cold yet.
I'm surprised, dude. I hadn't had a beer all day, man. I stayed out here and grilled out and every damn thing else. Have not had one beer all day.
I haven't actually had a beer in, well, I guess I did have a couple beers while I was at dinner for the week.
Hey, T, do I pass through Panama? T, do I pass through Panama City going to St. Lucie? I don't think I do. Do I?
I don't think you do. It depends on which way you go down here, but St. Lucie, I think that's over on the east side.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
You can if you take the long way.
yeah, it'd be the long way.
Mm.
If you come down 64, come down through Enterprise and all that, and
What
then
you going to
roll
St.
in.
Lucie for?
Gotta go job out there.
Oh, okay. That's a good reason.
Yeah, 40 days.
40 days.
Wow.
When you got a report there, Randy?
20th.
So,
Was this
some-
month?
His 40 days of working there will make what I make.
Damn.
in a year.
And then do you go back to your other plant?
I'll go to Watts Bar in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah, Watts Bar's not that far though.
About 3 or 4 hours.
In Chattanooga? No, that ain't bad. Hell, I can be there in like about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours.
You're looking at what, a 9-hour drive, maybe 10 hours?
To where?
Lucy,
No. It's like 15.
is it that far?
Yeah.
Why am I thinking it's so much closer?
It's a long damn way down the East Coast
I
of
gotta
Florida.
look.
People might not think so, but it's a long damn way down that damn road. The only reason why it's so long going down the East Coast is you got to drive across Florida to get to the motherfucker.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
30.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Lucy's, I forget, it's below Orlando. I thought it was, I don't know. I was thinking it's up near Gainesville. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's way
a
down there.
11 and a half hour drive without stops, and that's with tolls.
Yeah. It never is that though.
Well, I'm just saying that's no
Yeah.
stop, no traffic. That's just like straight driving the whole way as fast as you can. Oh, hey, Sublime, you're back.
Sorry, I'm sending copies of contracts to text to my coworker who's getting the guys up the door tomorrow. So if I kick myself out, that's why I'll be back. But I'm here for now.
You see,
Yeah,
he's
Boosted,
making
you're
some
like 7
copies.
hours from me.
Dang, 7
Yeah,
hours.
Lucy's a
dude.
good ways
Ooh.
away.
Yeah, you're
That's
down.
South Orlando.
Yeah, you're above
So I'll be
uh,
going through.
West
I'll go
Palm.
through I'll go through Gainesville and stuff now. Huh?
Yeah, you'll go through Gainesville. You'll be over there by KSR.
Hmm.
Do you know who that is? Kevin Smith Racing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right down Gainesville, down
I
75, cross
I
around
dread
Orlando.
that drive so bad.
Oh, I'm asking you, do. What you're really gonna dread is driving back. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, you're gonna be in a hurry to get back home, but you're gonna be dreading driving back. Like, fuck, man, I just got
No,
to
I
working
gotta go
40
watch.
days in this shithole.
I gotta leave there and go straight to Chattanooga.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, well, that
yeah.
won't be so bad then. You just come up down 75 then and go straight to
How
Georgia.
long's the job in Chattanooga? 2 months?
Yeah, about 2.5.
Yeah, that's straight.
Big
That's
one.
straight 75, man. You'll never get off 75. Once you hit 75, it's 75 all the way to Chattanooga. You don't have to veer or nothing like that. Straight
well, why
shot.
don't you go down there, pick his ass up, and drive him up there, Salty Mister?
Shit,
Yeah.
I'm a goddamn. He's gonna have a car. He can drive his damn self.
No, I want to
That's
sit back and take a nap while somebody else drives.
exactly.
You don't want me to drive because I might nap while we drive. Look, I'm an old motherfucker now. I'm a little bit older than you are.
You big ass pudding pop.
Hey, naps come more frequently these days.
Yeah, I won't have
I was driving. So I was with the boss, the owner of the company, driving his truck on the way home from Arkansas. It's about, for us with lunch, stopping for lunch and gas, it was about a 7.5 hour drive.
But he's gonna be going right by my exit though when he comes up
Where
to
we were to back to work, about 7.5. I drove all the way until we stopped for lunch, which was about 2 hours before we got home. So over there in oh God, what that right when we got on 73. And yeah, it's so much fun driving the boss's truck because he was having to be on calls on his computer, and,
Right.
and I was sitting there trying not to fall asleep on that drive because I was having
Man, I tell you what, I drove that straight back from Matagorda down there south of Houston. Drove straight back from that. Ooh.
Oh,
well,
Yeah, that was a ride there, buddy.
I didn't even stop.
But yes, you drove it straight. That was a ride.
It was so bad.
Yeah, you were ready for some sleep when you got
Man,
home.
I had to go through Baton Rouge. Woo, man.
Yes, sir.
what's really messed up is when we switched and he started driving, he's got the dual AC thing. On my side, it decided to stop blowing cold air and started blowing heat because the air door got stuck on my side.
Well,
And
my
luckily, after hitting a couple of bumps, it fixed itself about an hour later.
unit from my house upstairs is not blowing out cold. I hope it's just out of Freon.
Oh well, if it's out of Freon, then you got to leak some damn where.
There's a problem.
Yep. It wouldn't be out of Freon for no reason. There's something wrong causing that shit.
Is the fan running, RJ?
Yep, fan is running.
Have you went out and looked at the unit to see if it froze up?
Is it an AC unit or is it a heat pump?
It's an AC unit.
Okay, because heat pumps, when it gets really hot, sometimes have trouble blowing out cold.
Yeah. Have you went out and looked at the unit to see if it's froze up?
What do you mean, like where it's humming but not doing nothing?
No, where the actual coils are frozen.
No,
It
they're
would-
not froze.
It would
No.
only freeze in the wintertime if you use
Yeah.
it.
Bullshit. Them motherfuckers are freezing in the summer too, buddy. I can tell you that from experience. It basically
No,
will
they-
freeze up in the summertime.
I have
My
seen that happen,
my
but it's
AC
not
units
very
are-
often. It's
they're
usually
in the
due to
shade.
ignition.
They're in the shade 24/7. I got.
Well, the shade will definitely help them freeze then because it's cooler.
Well, they ain't froze. So I'm thinking it's either
If
out
they were
of Freon.
frozen up, they should work better.
I tried spraying the coils off and everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
cleaned mine off earlier this year. I cleaned both my heat pumps off, and the one for the garage and upstairs the garage was like it was coated. It was worse than the other one, but they were both
Can you-
pretty bad. And after I cleaned them off, they both started working better.
That's
Can
like
you-
this.
Can
I
you
got
hear
a-
the compressor or is it just the
Yeah.
fan?
I hear the compressor and the fan. They're both running.
So the relay's working then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to get somebody out there to check it and not keep running it because it could tear it up even more. If they can catch it early, then maybe whatever's wrong with it, they can fix it and it won't cause
Yeah,
it.
if it runs out of Freon, it'll kill that compressor.
Oh, it'll kill the piss out of it.
Hmm.
I can tell you from experience, it'll kill the piss out of it. And you know what? And they proud of them motherfuckers. Trust me, they proud of them.
I replace them myself. Fuck them.
I don't know anything about heating and air, so I don't venture off into things I don't know
The
nothing
only
about.
problem with it is I have to somebody. I don't have the vacuum equipment to do the vacuuming in the line and the repressurization of it,
Yeah.
and I'm not licensed to do it either.
Well, you're probably not even licensed to be able to go buy the Freon to put back in it.
No.
Yeah. So
What really kills me is R132 in Washington State. Right after I moved out of there, they made it illegal to buy without a license.
dude, believe it or not, I still have a 20-pound tank of R12.
Oh God, I would love to have R12 in my car still.
Dude, I still have a
Some money.
20-pound tank. But you know what? I got nothing to fucking use it in. I got nothing to fucking use it in.
You can sell
R12
that
works
shit.
so much better. Although that, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4? The 1234A works pretty good too, amazingly. That's the new stuff. It doesn't work near as well as R12, but
R12 was a shit. I don't care what nobody says. That was the good shit.
I was hoping it was just so hot was making it blow out.
it is.
So
It might be. That it's, are you sure it's not a heat pump then?
I don't know about AC unit. I don't even know.
So if it's actually a heat pump, once it gets so hot, it can only compensate so much from that. Like, and depends on the age of it. The newer ones are way better than the older ones were. And by new, that's like within the last year or two. Before that, like the one I have now for my garage is the system is like 4 years old, even though I bought it 2 years ago. It's a 4-year-old system because it came out with the Gen 4s like literally 6 months after I bought it. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Where's the heat pumps on them? Inside of it?
Well, it's a heat pump is just the type of, does it do heat and air conditioning all in one without having gas or electric furnace?
Yes.
Then it's a heat pump.
So here's the thing, RJ. So with the heat pump, all it is just your regular AC, except it can reverse itself. So instead of taking heat from the inside, transferring it through the Freon to the outside, it's
Mhm.
doing the opposite in the wintertime. It's taking whatever heat that there is on the outside, and then, you have your low side pressure, then it goes to high side, it increases the heat, and then it releases the heat inside your place.
And then generally when it gets really cold, you have emergency heat, which is an electric heater inside the unit.
Oh yeah, those things suck. That emergency heat, that thing doubles your bill.
You ain't bullshit. Hey, when that blue light comes on,
your power bill's going up.
Oh, mine uses the shit out of it.
That's all I can tell you. When the blue light comes on, your bill goes up.
I don't
Every
have a
fucking
blue
time.
light, so
Mm.
I still have the old type thermostat in this apartment. I don't have a digital.
I have an
So,
Echo. I have
yeah,
an Echo.
so so when that blue light comes on, we're sweating bullets, buddy, because the light bill is going up quick every fucking time.
My worst bills are in the summertime. My heating bills, no matter how cold it got last year. Now the problem is a set of my pipes and my walls going up to my kitchen sink freeze when it gets to like the negative temperatures or really close to zero. They freeze because they didn't insulate them and the walls aren't insulated well.
Totally backwards here, man. Our electric bill, believe this or not, our electric bill goes down in the summer and goes up in the winter.
That's what mine does, Salty.
Yep, damn sure does. Mine fucking goes up at least $80 to $90 to $100
Our
every
heat
month in the
pump-
wintertime.
So
Thank
I know that the heat pump I put in to do the garage upstairs and down uses less power and is more efficient than what I have in this house.
Ain't that something?
Well, it's because
That's
they're mini
because you got
one.
you've got the Mr. Cool, the newer ones that are
Yeah.
really high SEER rating. But
Oh,
RJ,
you've got the newer ones.
I've
I
got
have
Gen,
the
both of mine are
3s.
Gen 4s.
Yeah, I
But
have Gen
like-
3s, which I think my SEER rating is like 20. What, 22 or 24?
Yeah, I'm getting like 22. But like RJ with the heat pumps, the downfall to them is they lose efficiency tremendously below 32 degrees.
You ain't
So if it gets
bullshitting.
below freezing, that heat pump ain't doing jack diddly.
Shit, no, it ain't. I can tell you that.
Mine isn't too bad in the garage, and it hardly ever turns on the electric heat, and it still keeps me at 68 because I don't need it to be super hot in there. It has more trouble keeping it at 60 or 70 in the summertime. But I just had a new roof put on, which will reject more heat because it's silver. I have a steel roof now. I got metal roofing on my garage now.
Hell yeah, that's the way to go.
That just
That's the
got
way to go
better.
on the whole damn house is metal roof, buddy. Best way to
Well,
go.
I didn't get the house done. I just got the garage done because the garage roof was leaking and it was in shit shape. The house roof is much newer, and I couldn't afford to have it all done. It was $11,000, and I didn't.
Yeah, I will never have nothing else on my house or any house I buy or whatever. From now on, dude, it'll always have a metal roof. I'll never have damn concrete shingles anymore.
The next thing I'm
Never.
spending on the
Asphalt
house,
shingles.
I'm gonna get at least one, maybe two loads of rock for my backyard that I'm gonna put in my backyard, and then I'm gonna have my shed moved out back.
Dude, I love metal roofs, man. God, they're just fucking maintenance free. You don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
The only problem with them, Salty, is when it's raining, it gets loud as shit.
That's the part I love because that's when I sleep the best. I want to hear that shit.
They have new metal roofs that don't. They're coated. It's a metal roof that has a coating on top that's more rubber.
They have metal roofs now that look like shingles.
Yeah,
Damn
they
sure
do,
do.
but I'm just
That's
thinking
what
of
I'm
like
talking
my
about.
shop. Man, does it get loud when it's raining?
Yeah, but see, you got to look at it though, Mike. The roof on your shop though, it does not have plywood on it. It's just got
not
the rafters
insulated.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It got
one thing it
insulation.
has no plywood, so it has no kind of sound barrier whatsoever. If you got a plywood up there and then they put the metal roof on top of that, it's a hell of a lot quieter than just metal.
It actually sounds kind of cool when it's raining. I actually like the sound of
Hell
it
yeah.
on a house over the ones in like
I do.
sheds and shops.
Well, see, the thing I liked about the way they do the metal roofs now versus the way they used to do them, they used to take your shit all the way back down to the rafters and then put the metal roof on. But they don't do that no more. Now they leave your existing shingles on the roof and they put the metal right over top of that.
No, they took a lot of my shingles off because they were just so fucked up.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then
Down and they put new not tar paper. It's that new whatever that paper is. For one, it does sound insulation, and it does something else. It's the paper they put down. It's a thick felty paper.
Hey, I gotta call a coworker real quick for
Okay,
tomorrow's
buddy.
lineup. I'll be right back.
You do you, man.
So,
You do you.
is it almost like that Tyvek stuff they wrap houses in
No,
now?
it's thicker than Tyvek. It's way thicker
Yeah.
than Tyvek.
Yeah.
But they put that on, and they actually replaced a couple of the pieces of plywood up there because they were just actually no, they didn't need to replace it. They screwed them down because they were coming loose because they were bulging because they were getting wet.
Yeah.
But they weren't bad enough to need to replace them. So
I got you.
that they did it all in one day. They had it done in one day. But he's coming back
Yep.
Monday to fix one thing on a trim that one of the guys fucked up because he did it. He didn't have it set right. He pulled it in too far and it wrinkled it. And the dude's
Yep.
coming to fix it on Monday. He said, and he said, wait till I come back before you do the review on our company. And this is a guy that's had a rough life, you know, and he owns a company now that does roofing, and you know. He's not what he was when he was younger, you know.
Well, I know a lot of people that's done some bad shit.
Guy. And he's
that's
like, I will
turn their life around.
He's like, I don't want you to do a review on my work until I come back and fix it, so you can say that you know I'm a man of my word.
Exactly. You know what? You got to respect him for that.
I do, and I
Hell
told him the review will be written by my wife, not me, because she writes better than I do. I'll do a review for him, no problem. They did a great job, and it wasn't that expensive. I mean, the labor was a little bit more than the material. So
That really ain't bad then,
no, it's not at all.
because they're doing a job that I wouldn't do. There's no fucking way you're getting me on the house doing the roof. It ain't happening.
It was so fucking hot too, and you know
Yeah.
we gave them cold water and shit while they were out there. I was like, I got no problem giving them water. You know, I liked it when people. I mean, if they didn't bring enough, because they didn't, they ran out of water. Yeah, we gave them ice to put in their cooler, gave them some water, and then gave them a cord to use. Everything they were using was battery power. We gave them a cord to use. They had a hot plate out there, or not a one of those flat skillets that they put their lunch on. So, you know, you guys could have used my grill if you wanted to. I wouldn't have cared.
Dude, I honestly don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they get on them roofs when it's so damn hot outside like that. I just don't know how. I don't know how they do it.
Other than the main dude, he's American, but they were all Mexicans, but they all spoke English. I talked to all of them.
I mean, it's just like what Randy did before he got back into doing what he's doing now, doing those gutters. I don't know how Randy done that shit. It'd be so damn hot outside, man. Man, there's no way my fat ass can get out there and do that shit.
What kills me is they don't put gutters on houses around here, and I don't understand that.
I did. I had a business doing it.
Well, I know, but look at how many houses don't have gutters around here.
Oh, I
Why
know.
would you not have
It's
gutters?
ridiculous. I need to get gutters put on this house. But
Shit, it ain't just there, Pinks. It ain't just there. It's here too. It's here too. There's a lot of houses here that don't have no
in the
gutters.
southeast,
Some
it's
people-
weird. In the southeast, people don't seem to have gutters. Now in North Carolina, we did. Everybody did.
Dude,
Well, I'll tell you why though. Like, and I do understand it. When you have to clean them things out constantly, every
Sucks.
year and all
I
that.
had
when-
to do
It
that
sucks.
in Washington State too.
They make gutter guards now, but eventually
But
you got to
they
clean
do,
those out
yeah.
too. They
And then-
stop up too.
and it's a pain to clean them.
Hell yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, it is not a pain in the ass. I have a high pressure.
it all depends on how you do it. And by two of the estimates that I gave today were no gutter houses.
Really?
Yeah.
I tell you how I clean out the gutters in my house. I call someone and let them do it. I sit in the house and AC said, "Fuck
Dude,
it,
if you can get on the roof, all you need is a freaking hose. Just drag a hose up there with a nozzle and freaking that thing will clean out in a heartbeat.
When I was a kid, I used to have to go up and clean the pine needles and leaves out of our gutters every year, and I just went up there when it was a dry day with gloves on and just grabbed the stuff and pulled it out.
There's an easier way to
No,
do it.
y'all
Just don't
doing it
have
wrong.
trees too close.
You gotta do a leaf blow. No, hey.
Yeah,
You gotta
leaf
get
blower
high
too. A
powered
leaf
leaf
blower works good too. It all depends on what's in the gutter. You know what I mean?
Okay, when
It
I was a
don't-
kid, we didn't
Man,
have
you
leaf
should see
blowers.
the
Damn
shit
it.
I've got out of them.
You weren't rich like that.
Hey,
And-
let me tell you something. You will clean your gutters out. I used to be able to do a whole cleaning maybe an hour. And then
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
hear
I'd
you.
take the
Randy,
water
Randy
out
say
that.
that again because Sublime was talking in the background or whatever was drowning you out.
I said I could clean out a whole house of gutters in an hour or less.
Damn.
It don't matter how bad
My
they were.
house would be easy because it'd only be 2 gutters. One on the back of the house, one on the front of the house, and they're straight.
You take the highest power leaf blower you can buy, a little backpack blower. You blow them out, and if there's like little trees and shit growing in them, pull the little trees out, and everything else will just blow out.
Yes,
And
it
then
will.
once you blow it all out, you take a water hose and run through there. And I'm telling you, it's gold.
Sublime, whatever you're doing, buddy. We hear your feedback coming back to your phone, buddy.
Feedback on mine?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if it's feedback or there's noise in your background.
Now, hold on. Is it better now?
See, senor.
Maybe.
Is it better?
Hey, where'd you go,
Yeah,
bro?
it's better now.
Okay.
Is Mr. Hetzler asleep?
Well, he said he had company in his house. He might be talking to them. So
Yeah.
So yeah, real quick on the gutters thing. Obviously, there are a lot of variables that come into play. Dude, I've been blowing gutters for like the last 32 years. Well, I was doing them, but
Blows.
there's a lot of variables that come in. Obviously, if you can walk around the whole roof, it's a piece of cake. But if you're dealing with a house that's freaking got a super pitch on it, guess what? All that's getting done off ladder. Or you're tying a rope in a harness and freaking going up there and going for a ride all the way down.
Not me.
Hey, or you can get one of them little genie boom lifts. Still use
Yep.
your leaf blower.
Yeah, I'm right. Hell yeah. There you go, Randy. Now you're talking.
Sometimes it's hard to drag that lift all the way around the perimeter of the house, though. You know what I mean? With landscaping and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. 'Cause a lot of people don't want you on their grass.
Yeah, exactly. You got to put that thing on plywood.
You
Well,
get
that's
those
why I make
Gran Torino people. It's get off my lawn.
What you do is you get on the old Google webs and you call somebody and say, "Hey, come clean my gutters," and let them do it.
Man, but you
Fuck
just
that.
shut up. Nobody wants to hear your shit.
We're done with that beard shit.
I'm a lazy bastard. I don't want to do none of that shit. Dude, if it involves me going up a ladder doing anything, ain't happening.
Dude, I've had gutters that were so clogged with leaves and muck that I literally, sometimes you have to literally stick the tip of the blower into the gutter and use it as a shovel to freaking get that shit to move along. Oh yeah.
Starts going though, it'll go.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing though too. Then you got the brackets that are holding the gutters, and usually it only goes from section and then stops, and then suction and then stops.
Yeah, and then it hits the damn gutter. It hits the gutter nails. Yep, you're right.
But here's the thing,
Shit
though.
sucks.
If you have those, if you have the highest power leaf blower they got up there, that steel one, I'm telling you, dude, that thing blows so much air, it about knocks you.
Yeah, no, the pro ones do blow a lot harder. Yes, make no mistake about that. But
I don't have a steel, but I have a Husqvarna backpack blower.
Yeah,
it's strong. But the thing about it is, I don't want to be up on a ladder with a damn backpack blower on.
Exactly. That's what I was
I got a battery
Dude,
powered
I
blower.
did
That's
this
all I
one
need.
house. I done this one house. It took me about an hour, and she's like, "Last time I had this done, it took them the whole day. How did y'all get that done so fast?" I'm like, "Well, I can't tell you."
That's why you pay us to do this shit, because we do it quick. We know what we're doing.
So, speaking of blowers, I used mine this morning to dry my car off because I had just fucking washed my car this morning. It was in nice shape. It was clean, everything. Now the bottom of it coated with oil.
Well, damn, if you feel so damn inclined and so happy, you can come down here and wash my truck.
Fuck no. There's enough for me.
I got to do
Because
the garage eventually. I just got too much shit in there.
I'm hoping this storm does come through. It'll wash my truck for me. I don't wash that motherfucker. I let Mother Nature wash it.
Pull a transmission, one of those. Oh, it'll be easier to swap the fucking engine in the Focus than it will be to pull that goddamn transmission and replace it clutch in my Mustang. It's fucking pissed. Oh God, so much work to do.
Yeah, imagine with those damn headers and all that shit on that car. Yeah, it can't be fun.
Yeah.
Check the next thing.
What's that?
That's the only bad thing about long tube headers, man. It makes transmission jobs suck.
Oh my God! Ask Ken. He knows. He's done it. He knows how hard it is. And mine are, like he says, mine's a special case because I have eBay headers on mine.
Plus, you got a full welded exhaust too, so not damn. Not one of those damn
no,
clamp togethers off.
I just take that off. That's just taking that off. Not a big deal. It's just a pain in the ass. But it's not a big deal. You take it off, it's off.
Thanks. Check your text.
Check my text.
Yes.
Hey, Pink.
Check your text.
Check your text.
Hey, Pink, check your text, bro.
Yeah, check your text. I could have got that dog for free last night.
I just wonder if he needs to check his text.
Hey, Pink, did you ever text that? Check your text.
I checked my text and I saw this beautiful little doggy.
Dude, somebody abandoned that dog, and a guy raced with it in the track last night. Either him or a couple he knows found that dog in a field, abandoned.
Trailer.
So here's the weird thing. They didn't abandon this dog. This dog had a collar that had tags showing it had rabies shots. It had a leash on it. It had its nails freshly cut. It had a full box of dog food where it was. It wasn't tied down. It was just running around a field. But they found it. They brought it to the track. He literally had it for 4 hours when he brought it to the track last night when we were racing. And he's like, dude, anybody wants a dog, man? It's a freaking dude. It was like a 3 or 4 year old purebred shepherd. Just an awesome dog.
Damn.
It looks like a really nice dog that looks to be trained very decently.
Yeah, that's
So
a
what happened? Did the owners of the dog come back and get it or something?
No, he freaking ended up giving it to one of the employees that works at the track.
Oh,
Started there.
Really?
Dog.
Somebody dropped that dog off, man.
That's a real dog instead of
Yeah,
this little
somebody-
guys you got.
I mean, I
Somebody
fed it
dropped
for a few minutes. It's a good dog.
Really nice
Yeah,
dog.
somebody dropped that dog off, man.
Just so you know, German Shepherds are a lot of work.
Why?
Dead, like fucking.
I know. I was petting it, and it was literally just clumping into my hand. I'm like, oh, I gotta get this shit off my hands, man. I gotta put some gloves on there a second.
Yeah, you bring that home and it starts shedding in your house, Kim's gonna go fucking ape shit.
Oh,
Oh shit,
they are so awesome, though. They are such good dogs.
they are good dogs.
Dude,
I really have a-
it's really hard to find a better family dog than a shepherd. That son of a bitch will guard. It will guard the hell out of their family, especially the kids. Oh my God, don't get around them.
You're no German Shepherd. They're scared of my daggone Chihuahua. You hear me?
What happened to your dog?
Mine?
The one dog you were asking me about that one time.
Oh, the one that my neighbors kept letting off the leash.
Yeah.
I ended up giving it to one of my buddies.
Well, it went to a good home though because I couldn't take it. I just can't afford another dog right now.
Mhm.
I would
Did
love
you
to
say
have-
German Shepherds are scared of your Chihuahua?
Yes,
No.
they are.
I got a Chihuahua that house dog that he's the coolest little damn dog, man. He's just so laid back. You know how most little dogs are bunches? This dog
Yeah.
does nothing but lay around. This little dog does nothing but just lay around and chill.
That's awesome. That's what my Pomeranian does. She just lays around all the time.
He lays in my lap. He won't get up and run around. He just wants to sit in my lap.
Get up there.
They're cool ass dogs to have, man.
Yeah, they are. I miss my
And
mom.
Usually they dominate the house. It doesn't matter if there's big dogs or nothing in the house. The little dog's usually the boss.
I got this.
I love my little Chihuahua. He's my little buddy, man.
Girl. This is my Blue. You guys seen Blue before though. She's a good girl. She sheds.
Like that
she makes the shedding that the German Shepherd does look like nothing. This dog is like, like I just pull hair off of her. Like clumps of hair. You see that? Just clumps of hair. Come right off of her.
Shit, my damn brother's got a damn white lab. You talk about a shedding ass dog. Holy shit. That dog sheds like crazy.
No, yeah, that is true. You can get the bad hips on full blood shepherds. That's what we're worried about with ours.
Yeah.
We watch her. We get her checked all the time to make sure. But she has, not all of them have that problem, Bama. Not all of them do. But
I tell you what, that's what usually goes first on a damn boxer too, is their back
she's
hips.
predispositioned not to have that issue, but it could still happen. We're hoping it doesn't because leg issues is what was hurting my old dog, who was half shepherd. She was a shepherd lab mix, which made her a black shepherd. And I still use that dog to this day, and even Colleen today accidentally called Fiona by Kenzie's name.
I'll just stick with my little dogs, man.
Yeah.
I love my dogs. Dogs are like part of the family in my house. Even this little bitch who likes to make noise and yell at us when we don't feed her on time or do what she wants.
If I ever have a big dog, it will be a outside dog and not an inside dog.
I don't do outside dogs.
Oh, I love having an outside dog, especially a fenced-in backyard. Oh yeah, I love having an outside dog.
I have
You can't beat.
I have a fence in the backyard, but I don't want an outside dog because they don't like it out there. It's too damn hot in the summer. It's too cold in the winter.
Nah, dogs are climate, but dogs can live both.
Yep, that's
My
right.
dogs
They,
are happy
they can live. They can live out in the heat.
where I want them.
That's what I tell people. What about coyotes? That's a dog.
Yeah, I used to say
Yep, exactly.
Goldens, they lived outside 90% of the time, but I'd bring them in all the time. My ex-wife
Dog-
didn't take them inside.
Dogs would prefer to live outside if they could. They like.
Yep,
Some would,
exactly.
yeah. Some would not.
Like my little dog. Oh no, that bitch ain't staying outside. She ain't. She's an air conditioned dog.
These girls
Uh-uh.
don't like to go outside when it's raining.
Oh, that's my dog.
They run outside, they do their business, they come right back in. But then
My
other
dog would be
times,
eaten by a
when it's
cat.
warm and raining.
Be eaten by a cat.
A little freaking
Yeah.
bird take my dog off.
And I have 2 cats in this house too.
That's
I
something
got
I
a little-
will not have as a cat.
We got rid of the gate. We took it down. And,
Plus, don't forget, coyotes are born and raised their entire life living outside, whereas dogs,
But all dogs come from that family, though.
well, they came from that family thousands of years ago. They've been domesticated for
yeah,
thousands of years, and it's changed them.
that's
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
you take a dog, you take any dog, I don't care what dog it is, and you put it outside, it can outlive us outside.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Agree.
Well, there's certain dogs like this dog. I've got a Siberian Husky here that is fine outside in cold weather.
Right.
This hot weather, they don't do so well
What's that?
because they're not
Come on.
they're not made for the hot weather. They're made for cold weather. You
Come on,
put her in,
what's that?
she'll be fine.
My Chihuahua ain't made for cold weather, that's for damn sure.
Shit,
No,
no,
they're
your
not.
Chihuahua, boy. I tell you what, they have a hard time living
You can say
outside.
the same. You can say the
No,
same
she's
thing
not.
about cats too, though.
Not
You know, with our cats are domestic cats, but if they went outside, you know, they
I do not
They
allow
know.
my cats to go outside for one reason because the last few cats I've had that have been outside cats have gotten hurt or killed outside, so I don't let them go outside.
Okay,
Yes,
this is gonna
exactly.
sound stupid, but I actually think the cats have more of a outdoor, what's the word I'm looking for, thing in their body where they're, you know what I mean, they're more susceptible to be able to, or not susceptible, but built to survive outside, you know, as much as not a, I think what I'm saying is a dog's more domesticated than a cat.
Well, I'll tell you this: between dogs and cats, a cat can live outside without you feeding it. A dog will starve to death and fucking die.
Yep.
Because
That's
a cat's a hunter. It will
Cats are
feed
way
itself.
more domesticated, way less domesticated.
Cats are an easy pet too. Cats, you don't have to clean up after.
No, I don't.
Hell, they train themselves to use a damn kitty litter box. You ain't got to train them. They do it them damn selves.
I never liked cats until we got our little white cat, and we got the coolest little white cat
I
ever.
do that about that cat.
Your
I
cat's
like
cool.
I was playing kung fu with that cat.
Your
That
cat's
cat,
pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
got the
Playing
coolest cat.
kung fu with that cat.
Oh, dude, I'm not, that booster. I mean, fucking, I'm really like slapping the ball over the top of
One
the
of those where you, oh, sorry, that's not what I meant to do. One of those where you do this with the
oh,
cat.
Bruce Lee on his ass.
Have you seen the like the videos of the kung fu cats where they make the sound effects and they just put
Yeah.
the hand in there
Hey, you
doing
got
that?
a troll. You got a troll.
That
Got a what?
You got a troll. Kid.
At our old house, we had our cats would bring up those outside cats we had. Man, they was bringing up squirrels every day to the door every day. I'm like, dude, y'all gonna have to stop this, man.
So
Squirrels, lizards, birds,
I'm
rats,
talking
mice.
about like I had a whole dang dead petting zoo cemetery outside.
Yeah.
Blue does
Do you
the
know why?
same
Do you know
thing.
why they do that though?
Yeah, to show you gifts.
Yep, exactly. They bring
Blue
you
got a
gifts.
bird. Blue caught a blur. Blah blah blah. Blue
Spit it
caught
out.
a
It don't belong to you.
and brought it into Colleen.
Did you get your troll out?
I didn't. I don't have to worry
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, because Sublime said you had a troll in the chat.
Oh, I saw it. It's Fat Albert. He likes men.
I took care of it. I hit him.
Oh, Fat
He
Albert.
was-
I wonder if he's in the Olympics. He's boxing women.
Okay, just so you know, that one girl boxing women is actually a woman and was born a woman.
Okay. I don't know who you're talking about.
Wrong, because that one boxer was a little bitch and couldn't handle being hit by somebody who could hit.
Well, I'm telling you, you're reporting something totally different than every news station in America. Then
Yeah, because news stations pick up on the shit that they want to put out there. Read the
I don't
actual
know.
facts. She was
'Cause
born
that-
a woman.
I don't believe a damn thing I hear off TV.
She was
that
born
was that damn one girl that was
I
boxing
didn't
that
read that on
dude.
TV.
That was actually a dude with the damn dreads. That was a dude.
Bro, they sit here and tell you that Brittany Griner in the WNBA is a woman too, but yet Russia comes and says it's a man because they had her in prison or him.
Had him in prison.
Yeah, he has Adam's apple. His voice is deeper than mine.
Okay, just so you know, so what's her name, Khalil or whatever, was born a woman, but has a condition that she does not have. She has a pussy basically, but does not have all the sex organs. She has the placenta, but no ovaries or non-production, and high testosterone. That's what got her kicked out of a championship one time, because her testosterone was too high. But she is still a woman. Was never a man, ever. But it's one of those. She's one of those outlier cases that's just really weird. And yeah, she's got high testosterone. Which
Dude, all kinds of horsepower cars running up and down the street. Mm.
See, they also tell you that Kamala's a freaking black woman. She's not.
She's a what?
Well, let me ask you. What do you think Michelle Obama is? Do you think she's a dude?
I fucking don't care.
I can't say.
What did you say, Boosted, though, about Kamala?
Kamala.
They about when
Kamala,
she got
Kamala,
elected.
whatever the fuck you want to call her. She's Indian.
Kamala Michelson.
Biden. Yep. Dude, that Biden's called her Indian. She's always been Indian until now. Now she's black. That's
Exactly.
I don't even see
Have
how
you
people
noticed-
right with it.
Have you noticed that she's a woman of color? That's what she keeps saying. I'm a woman of color.
Yeah, because
She's
no,
fucking Indian. She doesn't want to lose the black vote.
pathetic.
That's the
That's what
problem.
she is, sitting in line to get a freaking vote.
One of her parents is black. One of her parents is Indian.
Like,
Her mom's Indian.
what
Yes.
I think I don't trust none of that stuff on TV, man.
I don't really care, because I don't. It's all bullshit. All the
bullshit.
politics bullshit is bullshit. It's all being run by some fucking
let me tell y'all,
corporation
well-
shit.
I tell you know as well as I do, she cannot be president. Do you think she can sit down and talk to the Taliban? You think she can sit down and talk to the Saudis? Do you think she can sit down and
No.
talk to Putin? No, she cannot, because they don't accept that. They don't acknowledge that. And I hear other people say, well, there's other countries that they're not powerful nations. The little bitty nations that they're not worried about.
She damn sure ain't gonna sit down and talk to the people of Saudi Arabia, because their women, they don't think very much of their fucking women as it is.
That's what he was just saying.
Exactly.
That's what he was
And
just
neither does
saying.
Putin.
Yeah, I know what he just said. I heard him plain
I've been
today.
to those countries, so I understand. I know what it's like. And it's
Neither-
I never
so-
been there,
neither
but I know
does
how
China.
I know how to research and read. So
Neither does China. Neither. I mean, this is
fuck
a
no. China
disgrace.
doesn't. China's weird.
You think Kim Jong Un's gonna invite her to come?
Oh,
Hank,
Kim Jong Un
this-
don't like nobody. He's a little dipshit.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
he especially
Kim Jong-un is a
he
little
especially
dipshit.
don't like women.
Yeah, and he needs to be just taken out. I'm sorry, North Korea needs to become Korea, and
Right, I
they
agree.
just need to take over because I feel really bad for the people.
I do too.
You know, 'cause they're getting shit on up there, and you know that they're all starving,
Yep.
they're dying,
They
but
are.
they believe all this rhetoric they're told.
And they have to collect so much human feces to turn in, or they get in trouble.
Yeah, it's fucking so much bullshit up in North Korea. I
Crazy.
feel really bad for the people there. I really do. And they believe everything they're told because it's just drilled into their heads constantly. Which that's one thing about China is that some of the people are like that. They believe all the propaganda they're told, but others don't. They question it. But then if they try and strike back like they did back in Tiananmen Square back in what was that 89, they just get shot. They get killed.
Yep.
They get disappeared.
Well, my problem with all this is they didn't have Kamala at the debate. This is a joke the way this is going, and I'm sorry, y'all. This is all making our country look pathetic. It is.
Polish?
Dude, on the world stage, dude, we're at the point now where we're not even even considered a superpower no more.
We are.
It's that bad.
The
No, we
freaking
are still the number one superpower. Just so you
I
know,
don't know.
the military says that.
But
Well, you got to look at it
here's
like
the
this. Our
interesting thing.
military can't even. Our military right now. Ask any recruiter. I got friends in every branch that's recruiters. They can't fill spots.
Nope, sure can't.
Well,
This is
'cause
the
People are not
worst
people
our
are not signing
military.
up to join the military no
This
more.
is the worst
What was
our
that, Mike?
military has been.
the country's got about 10 years left, and that's about it. So
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
look at the national debt, in which some people talk about it, some don't, but understanding the details behind it is what's important. So 35 trillion in national debt. So the interest on national debt is 1.3 trillion. We take over a little over 3 trillion in tax receipts. So right now, 33 cents of every dollar that's brought in for taxes pays on the interest. So there's no social services from it. There's no nothing. You're just paying on the interest. All right. They say within 10 years, it's about 8, 9 years, the interest on the national debt will equal the total amount of tax receipts. So they bring in, say, 3 trillion, say taxes don't go up. They bring in 3 trillion. 100% of that goes to pay the interest on the debt. It all goes to shit. And here's the interesting thing. It doesn't matter who's president because both sides are spending like frickin' drunken sailors.
But here's the
So
problem, though, brother. Here's the
I
problem. We
agree.
didn't have one president giving billions of god dang dollars to fucking Ukraine and Israel.
Yeah,
What
no
the
shit.
fuck? We're in debt, but
Billions
you're
of
giving
dollars
money
is
to other
nothing.
countries? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
but
But everybody
here's the
does it.
interesting thing. Both sides have their pet projects. So you have, and I'm a Republican, but
Mhm.
you have the Republicans that give to Israel, which is fine. I like
Yep.
Israel, what have you. You have the Democrats that are giving to Ukraine. They're still giving money. They're still spending. Biden spent more than Trump did, but between the two of them in that 8 years, they doubled the national debt.
No
Mhm.
shit. I
Yep.
watched that. I've been watching that. But my problem is, if we've doubled the national debt, who do we owe?
So
Every
here's the
motherfucker.
interesting thing. Out
Most
of
of
the
it's China,
35,
isn't it?
out of the 35 trillion of the national debt, only little over 7 trillion is to foreign nations. It's actually gone down quite a bit. China's sold off most of their treasuries. Russia got rid of all of theirs. Japan still has some, but they've sold down a little bit. But it's mostly in the U.S. where it's owed to. So that brings up the question, can you just default and just screw your own people? Which potentially they could, but the interesting thing is, like I said, they're spending.
Yeah.
He went
We
away.
lost Mike.
They cut him off. They didn't want him saying.
He's telling the truth.
Sorry.
I hear you, damn Randy.
They
You
didn't
guys
want him
heard
telling
me?
the truth.
No,
No.
you cut out.
Oh, sorry
You
about that. Yeah, my phone, when the battery's low, it goes the screen goes blank and it cuts the microphone off for StreamYard.
Let's say you were here and then you were gone.
Oh yeah. But the thing, like I said, both sides are spending on their pet projects, and neither one of them has the balls. And I will say this: neither one. I don't see Trump doing this. I sure as hell don't see Biden do this. Nobody's going to say, you know what, Congress, you need to put in a balanced budget amendment. No side wants that, because the moment that you balance the budget, you're going to put the country into the depression, and nobody wants that on their watch.
No, they don't, and they won't do it. The
Yep.
problem is they keep raising interest rates, although the Feds may actually lower interest rates the next round.
It's going to go down, so it's actually breaking right now.
Yeah.
So they're going to probably lower the bet now is 50 basis points in September. But the interesting thing is you're going to see the market and everything collapse. So then they're going to cut interest rates. They're going to go down, but then inflation's going to jump back off because of all the fiscal spending. And then it's going to go back up. And it's probably going to end up higher than what it is right now, 2 to 3 years from now. And it's just going to start going up, because what's going to happen is the long end of the bond curve is going to skyrocket, because nobody's going to want to buy our debt because it's growing. So they're going to lose control.
I think
Or
we
just
just need to cancel all our debt to everybody and everywhere. And if anybody complains, kill them. Fuck it.
Right. Or just do like Trump was trying to do and make more jobs here and quit getting all our work from.
I would
China.
love for us to bring
Bingo.
back. Problem
Bingo.
is-
That would help a lot.
Hold on,
So
hold on, all of you. The problem is nobody takes pride in their work here anymore, other than us older people. There's too many young people that don't care and don't take pride in their work, and we don't build shit the way we used to. It doesn't
But we
come out
can.
as good.
But you can. That can be taught.
I know we can. We just need to bring that pride back, but we've lost it.
Well, how do you
Well-
have pride when you got the one side? It's definitely not one side, but one side burning the American flag and taking Hamas's side and saying "fuck F
It's
America."
actually I see people on both sides doing that.
I have
unfortunately.
never seen a Republican.
I've never seen a Republican burn a flag.
So here's the interesting thing. I know that you guys are talking about globalization and bringing jobs back. When you bring jobs back and you do the opposite of globalization and you do isolationism, all that does, yes, does it give more jobs internally? Absolutely. But it also raises inflation, because you're no longer importing goods at a very low price. You're now paying American wages, which then increases the price dramatically. The reason why Americans over the last X amount of years have had this amazing lifestyle is because of globalization and the dollar being the reserve standard. If it wasn't for those two, we would not have the lifestyle that we have today.
No, I've
Yeah,
got-
but you know what happens when that happens? Do you know what happens to our country when we go outside of our country and buy other people's goods? We make their country stronger. Look what we did to China.
So, if I'm not mistaken, what was it, 2 years ago, that China almost became the standardized dollar instead of the U.S. dollar.
Damn sure did.
It almost did that, but unfortunately, it kind of fucked up, and their dollar went to shit too.
You're
The problem
talking about
is
the
we-
yuan.
What's
We
that?
cannot make our
Wow.
enemies more stronger than us.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
going back to
people
that
don't know
burning
it's a
the flag,
yuan.
I have
It's a
never
yuan actually. The yuan. Yuan is Korean, and the yuan.
Well,
The RMB, the renminbi, is what I'm used to calling it. But yes, it almost became the standard for like oil trading. And if that had happened, that would have really fucked the U.S.
well, Pinks, I'm about to blow your mind here. Hear me out. No veteran should vote Democrat ever. I'll tell
Yeah,
you
but
why.
I know a bunch that
Hang
do.
on. Listen here. What did we swear on under oath with our life to become in the service? To defend the Constitution.
I
The
understand.
Constitution supports
remember
the
that.
Second Amendment, which these lefty clown dumbballs keep trying to take people's weapons. The
Yep.
Second Amendment was put into
You
place
ain't taking my
to,
goddamn
to
weapon.
protect the people of the United States from the government. Technically, we're allowed to have the same firepower as the government, but yet we can't have a semi or a fully
We
automatic
can't have
weapon.
automatics. We
But
can't
you're
have.
supposed to be able to.
Did you see that thing at the anti-gun thing that Biden did? Oh, we have F-15s. Fuck them or whatever. And I was like, you know what? We should
Yep.
legally be able to have those so we
Yep.
can stop the tyranny.
Yep.
I'm
People
sorry.
are
Don't get me.
just
Don't get me
constitutional.
wrong.
Regular
That,
weapons. I'm not.
don't
I'm
get me
not.
wrong. The F-15 was an awesome jet in its time, but it's so outdated right now.
Okay,
It's not even worth flying
just
anymore.
what he used at his fucking news conference with the anti-gun people. It's what he used the F-15.
Yep.
I don't know why.
And then he also said, we'll use special forces to go into people's houses and we'll get their guns. I'm like, good luck trying that. Ain't no
Good
SF
luck. The
guys I
special
know.
forces will die.
For one, they don't have enough special forces to do that in America.
They're not going to use SF. It'll be United Nations.
I'm sorry.
They're
They
not
don't have
gonna
enough
do it.
special forces to even do that.
It'd be the
And
United. United Nations because SF won't do that because then they're not abiding by the Constitution that they
That's
swore
correct.
to.
They're not allowed to attack us unless we have actually broken a true constitutional law, which we are not.
See, too many people are not educated on stuff like that. What I just told you. So when I see
Yep.
when I see a veteran saying Kamala Harris, I look at them and say, "You're a goddamn fucking traitor." Is what you are. You're a worthless piece of shit.
Yep.
Well, Kamala's nobody. She's nothing. It's who.
She ain't nothing but a fucking puppet.
She is the puppet for the.
That's all she is.
The people we need to take down. The problem is we need to find out who those people are, and we need to out them and take care and get rid of them.
It's easy. It's easy to know who those people are.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's easy. It's two fucking people. It's George Soros and fucking Obama. That's all it is. That's the two motherfuckers that's running the goddamn White House.
It's way more than two, and no
bullshit.
You got the Rothschilds too.
There's way more people that you have to worry about.
Hey, why do we have what's called a credit? Why do any of us have a credit score? If we can't see what our country's doing with their money, why are they worried about what we're doing with ours?
Exactly.
Because they want to know how much we got, so they know how much to raise taxes on.
But according to the Constitution, we're not even supposed to be taxed. Which by the way, I don't know if y'all follow. Trump said he's going to do away with income taxes if.
It'll never happen. Even with him in office, it would never happen. It can't. There's too many hoops to jump through now, and there's too much.
I don't see how it couldn't. It's not legal.
Well,
not
okay.
constitutionally legal. He's also going to make overtime tax free. He tried that last time, and the Demtards shut it down.
I know shit. Really, I remember that, and it should have.
Oh
now,
yeah, there's
I
something
don't
else that
get
goes.
overtime anymore because
There's
I'm
something
sorry.
else that goes into effect if y'all haven't paid attention. I don't know if you remember when Mr. Trump man, Mr. Orange Man was in office. He did that tax reduction on everybody. We got a little money back on your checks. Remember that?
It's going to expire.
Yep. People are forgetting this shit. Oh, but let's vote Harris because Trump's this. Man, I'm telling you, people are so stupid. If you can't open up your eyes and see who's better from the country, you don't need to live here. Period. You don't.
Exactly. She comes out and tells everybody if people listen to her, she tells you the reason not to vote for her.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It's all you got to do is listen to the bitch speak.
The only thing that somebody can say that Republicans don't have and let you be free is the abortion law. But Trump also said this, and I agree with this: under incest or rape.
100% agree with that. I agree with that.
That's the only thing. But you go look at the other side; they try to take all of your They want full government control.
Yeah, and they allow abortions up to 1 hour before the baby is born.
No. They've actually had a case where they killed one after it was born.
Yeah. I was watching that on the
have an abortion on my kids, but they say once they're like 20, 21, it's just too late.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the doors off again.
I don't know why it would be too late up under the damn Harris administration because they allow killing them after they're born.
Yep.
They allow them just to lay there and just die right there
But
with
if
no
you have a wreck,
assistance, no
but if
nothing.
you have a wreck, because you fall asleep and kill a woman that's pregnant, it's double homicide.
Yep.
Exactly. So tell me, how does that shit work? You know what I mean?
Damn it, Bama. Is Harris Indian or black? I said kind of both. She is both because her dad is
No,
one.
she's not. No,
Yeah.
she's not. She's not both. There's literally videos and pictures of her family. Her mom's Asian, her dad's Indian. There's not a black bone in her
mom
body.
is. I thought her mom was Indian.
There's
Her
there's
dad
freaking
was Asian.
there's whole videos of it all over the place. She
Well,
has
I'm
Yeah.
saying
no,
kind of both because they're saying she's black.
Yeah. Neither one of her parents are black.
bro. If she did a DNA test, she has 0 in her.
Look, have y'all seen that video that was released from Judge Joe Brown?
Judge Joe Brown, yeah, I watched
I
that.
died. Did you see that shit? I laughed my ass off of that shit.
What was that black guy who used to be a talk show host that was in her?
Judge Joe Brown.
He was black. Not Judge Joe Brown, the fucking talk show host.
Oh, which one? There's a lot of black talk
They
shows.
are,
What are you talking about?
It's been years ago when she was younger, and she was one of his girls.
Oh,
Arsenio Hall?
Yeah,
Montel
not
Williams.
Arsenio Hall.
Montel Williams.
Montel Williams?
Yeah, that's it.
He wasn't worth a shit even as a damn talk show host.
Yeah, but he was in her.
Yes.
Just because he was in her don't mean
That
nothing.
don't mean dude. Literally,
I've been in some black girls before too.
Go.
I've been in some black girls before too,
Bro,
but that
you
don't mean nothing.
You can watch her. You can watch her tell you herself that she's Indian Asian. Literally, a video of her.
I
saying,
know.
I am
I've
Indian
seen
Asian.
it, but it doesn't matter. They've decided she's black now, so it's to get the black vote.
Yep,
and
that's
later
it.
she'll be Hispanic, so she can get the Hispanic vote.
Yep.
And what makes it so bad is the blacks don't even like the bitch. That's the funny thing about it. They can't stand that bitch.
Well, they got her leading the polls right now. I laughed my ass off when I seen that. I said, "Y'all ain't tricking nobody."
When did they? Who's got her leading the polls? Because damn Fox News ain't got her leading the polls.
No. It depends on whose poll you're looking at. If it's
I look at my little 4-inch poll all the time.
well, that poll doesn't count at all.
It's not a poll. It's just
That's
a
what
tweet.
she said.
Yeah, it's not a. It don't classify as a poll. It's just a tweet.
Well, this thing went off the rails.
Well, look, it's a very short detour.
I think it's sad though that see if Trump was to say something like that, he would be. Racist.
Oh, he's the biggest racist motherfucker in the world.
But you got a woman who's claiming to be one side, and it just gets looked over. It's just looked over.
Just hey, go if you have not watched it, pull it up on YouTube and go watch Judge Joe Brown's interview. He tells you all about her because he knew he knew her damn parents, everything. He's the first one to tell you that bitch ain't got no black in her blood at all.
He says she's a hoe.
I'm sorry. Vance is not the guy I would have chosen for
Me neither.
Me neither. There's only two guys I would have chosen.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Exactly. Vivek would have been my top choice.
Bro,
that guy, I liked him for president.
Dude, I would have voted him over Trump. I would have.
Oh shit, yeah, I would have in a heartbeat. I don't care. I'd have
That
voted
son
for
of a
him.
gun. Hey, you know what I like about Vivek? Everything he talks when he speaks, it's not no it's not no well. It's,
No, he is very well
He
spoken.
knows exactly what he's talking about. He is not making shit
So why
up.
couldn't we have gotten him on the Republican fucking ticket?
You want to know why I think they put Vance in there? Because he used to be anti-Trump.
Yeah.
And now that he's all about Trump, he can be
Okay,
like, well,
what
I'm
was
gonna do it.
Vance's job before he became political?
He was military.
No, he was a publicist.
He was in the
He's a
Marines too,
public
though.
relations guy. That's why he's a big talker. He's a huge talker, and unfortunately, he says stupid shit too.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I like Tim Scott 100 times over
I
Jason.
don't hate Trump, but I think
I don't
Trump
hate
says
Trump.
a lot of stupid shit. I
What,
really do.
well, what president have we had? Tell me seriously. What
None.
president have we had that hasn't said stupid shit?
None.
Exactly.
in the last
None.
40
None
years.
has.
In
Literally.
40 years, none.
You want to talk about Trump being racist? Obama was the biggest racist piece of shit
Oh,
to
no
ever
shit.
come
Yeah,
in the
you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
country.
The
He's
only
one who
president
started-
I can remember in my lifetime that really didn't say no stupid shit was Reagan. That dude was he was top notch from the
I
word go.
was a little too young for Reagan, but I remember
Yeah.
Bush and Obama.
Oh, I loved Reagan. I'm sorry. I loved Reagan. He was so
Shit, yeah.
charismatic, and I loved his old movies.
So what I'm getting at basically is look what they try to get Trump for hush money. Whenever what did Clinton do with Monica Lewinsky?
No shit. Same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It was the
Look,
exact same thing.
you can say whatever.
Hey,
you
I
want
bet
about Trump.
I bet you that son of a bitch has still got the cigar.
Look, you can say whatever you want about Trump with he talks too. You can say all you want about that. I thought Obama talks too much. I think he still does. I think Kamala's just as bad. I think Vivek Ramaswamy, I'm telling y'all, that dude, if he ever runs, he's got my vote over anybody.
You know what? If he runs again in 4 years, he's got my vote.
Yep.
Because he's not in this one anymore. And I was really hoping he was going to be the VP choice. I really thought Trump was going to be smart and choose him as the VP. But he didn't.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get some Z's. You guys have a great night. Pinks, thanks for having me on once again. Sorry about your motor.
No problem.
Take it easy there, Mike.
Thanks,
All
Mike.
right, see you
Thanks
guys.
for coming in.
Pass out. I only got 3 hours of sleep last night.
What?
What was that? What was that, Sublime?
I said I'm not far behind them. I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I better pass
What the
out.
hell?
I was the same way. I didn't get
What the hell's wrong with your phone there, Sublime? Damn, your phone's all like fucked up.
Dude, I even muted my television. I have 0 background noise.
No, I'm just like, no, it sounds like your phone is like half plugged in or something.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's not clear like it normally is.
I'm gonna hop out of here. I just so,
You have a good evening, Sublime. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here.
Later, Subliz.
later, guys.
Take it easy, Sublime. Take
Yeah,
care.
later.
So, I was watching.
He Hesley, are you still there?
I was watching
Man,
a
he probably-
documentary. I was
Hold
watching a documentary on YouTube. There's this black guy. He's sitting at a protest, and then there's a Trump rally going on across the street, and he's sitting in a big protest with the left side. He's sitting there, and this guy comes in and said, "What makes you want to come over here?" He said, "Because that Trump side where they're all racist, they're all blah blah blah." He said, "I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna bring you over to this Trump rally with me, and then I want you to come back over here with me with a Trump shirt. And I want to see the real difference." So this black guy goes to a Trump rally, and he is welcomed with nothing but love. And he's got his Biden shirt on and everything. And everybody's just welcoming him in, telling him, "Hey, welcome, blah, blah, blah," giving him hugs. And he's just having the greatest time. Well, then the guest is like, "All right, I want you to put a Trump shirt on, and we're going to go across the street." And we went across the street, and you literally hearing these lefties calling this guy the N-word, Uncle Tom. It's pathetic, dude.
Yeah. I wonder if that was an eye opener for him.
Oh, he said he went back to the Trump rally, got him a Trump shirt. He said he's changed. He said my eyes are open.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it's he was here in Atlanta today giving his rally tonight, and they were turning away thousands of people because they didn't have enough room to put them on.
But you telling me Kamala is winning?
Yeah, she ain't winning.
Depends on the polls.
They padding those polls, buddy, to make her look
Dude,
good.
y'all know-
She ain't
y'all know
winning
my-
shit.
Y'all
Well,
know
I
she
think
locked
they
up.
also lied about how much money she raised in like 2 days.
Did y'all hear about how she had that one black guy that was on death row, basically could have got out, and she had him outed basically. She
No,
locked
No,
up
I hadn't
more-
heard about
she
that
had-
one.
She locked up more black people than any politician ever. She was locking them all
Damn.
up for marijuana, and then she would giggle and laugh about smoking.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
That's
She
pathetic.
seems so. Oh God,
Dude,
Look, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you this right now. I am not a huge Trump fan. Yes, I will vote for Trump over whoever because
well, I mean, you have
it's my
to
only
because you have a
choice.
brain. You have a brain, and you
Well, that's my
realize
only
that
choice here.
choice. Right.
But
Right.
Trump irritates me because he says some really stupid shit. He does. But
Pink, you also got to understand this.
the bullshit they're putting behind her is like blowing smoke up people's asses so hard your ass is gonna fucking rupture from all the
But Pink,
fucking.
this
I
is
gotta-
what people have got to understand, and people that are adults should know this. I don't care
They
if the
don't.
guy says stuff that's blah. I don't care what he says. What did he do?
It's what
That's
he
all I
does.
care about, right?
Exactly.
What does he do?
I don't
He
give
will
a
do
fuck if
some
he
great
talks about.
things,
I don't
but
care if
he
he talks
says
about
some
turtles
really
fucking.
stupid shit.
I don't care
He
if he
does.
talks about turtles fucking. What does he do?
That's right.
His
I don't
job.
give a shit.
I know he does good stuff.
Because then
But
you
Yeah,
got
but
some
all I want to
people.
know, what is the stupid shit that he says though?
But I
Well,
don't really
he
hear
hasn't
nothing.
done it as much.
I don't hear him saying nothing stupid. All I do is
All I
hear
hear
him.
about is pro America,
He
save
does say
America.
some
Yeah.
stuff that is not true.
Really?
It's
Tell me
been
what it is then.
It's been fact checked on that last fucking on his. He wouldn't answer. Okay, so remember when he was doing the. Now Biden was a fucking shit show, falling asleep during that last debate. But Trump wouldn't answer a goddamn question that was asked of him. He wanted to allude to something else.
Because mainly all the questions they were talking about was this bullshit trial that he had.
But he could have answered them, and it would have been easy.
Why should
Because
you take
that
a bullshit trial?
why
Just
he has no
answer-
reason to answer. He
answer
has no
a
reason to
question
answer
and then
those.
Go
What-
into what else you want to say.
Listen. What the man done on his own time when he was not even in politics.
I
this
don't
was
care
never.
what he did on
This
his own
was
time.
never.
Just
an
like I
issue.
didn't care what
He was a
Clinton did on
politician.
his time, but Clinton did it on office time. He didn't do it on his own time.
But the problem
Oh,
is, this was never a problem until he was a politician.
All I'm
Exactly.
saying is no, I don't blame Trump. I wouldn't have answered those questions either. You know why? Because that has nothing to do with the fucking White House and running this
But
country.
He did have some questions asked of him that were. He did
Really?
have-
I watched that whole debate. I don't remember any of that.
there were questions that didn't have anything to do with Stormy Daniels or anything else that were about what would you do if you were president about such and such, and he just went to something else in tangential to that.
Because
Now,
maybe in his mind,
your ass, but he couldn't do that. But
maybe
Biden couldn't
in
either.
his mind, that shit really didn't mean nothing.
Biden couldn't answer anything because he didn't know where the fuck he was.
But my
Maybe-
thing is,
maybe-
all the Democrats have on Trump ever is you're a convicted felon and blah blah blah.
To me, he's not a convicted
Well,
felon.
of course
I think
he's
that's
not.
just
Of course he's
bullshit.
That's
The
that
trumped up
wasted.
charges that are bullshit.
People need to be more mad that our tax dollars. All right, look at what this man has done since he's been president. He has been nothing but attacked constantly for
Oh, yep.
bullshit that all of
Everything
our
he
tax
did
dollars are
while
paid.
in office that was returned. Okay, so everything he did in office that fucking Biden overturned almost instantly when he got office
Mhm.
is
Yep.
fucking bullshit because
Yep.
he did some great things for the American people, but they, these idiots think that, oh, Biden overturned it. It's great. No, it's not. It fucked you over and you don't even fucking realize it.
They're just drinking that blue goddamn. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I look at the liberals.
Drinking
I
the
don't give a
goddamn
fuck what
Kool-Aid.
nobody says. I look at a liberal like I look at a Taliban. They both hate
Yeah,
this country.
exactly.
They both hate our goddamn freedoms. They don't like religion. They say F America, F God. They're terrible people, man.
Well, I'll be the first one to tell everybody I am a Trump fan and a Trump supporter, 100% all the way.
Hey, I'm not a Republican, but I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't claim. Look, I don't claim either side, right? I don't. But I'm gonna tell you here recently, like Vivek Ramaswamy, he's got my vote. Candace Owens, if she ran, would have my vote. Trump would
No shit.
absolutely. I've never voted a day in my life, y'all. But guess what?
Oh, I do.
Come November, this fucking country boy, military vet, is gonna take his ass and go vote.
Dude, there has never been a sitting president that has been more dealt a wrong deal than Trump.
Right. Imagine what
dude-
this man, if he was left alone and let him do his job. Imagine what he could do.
Exactly. And what makes so bad, they had it out for him before he even got
Now,
elected.
I want y'all to mark my goddamn word. Mark my motherfucking word on this. If Trump gets elected, that left side is going to put out another goddamn code. Watch, mark my word.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be another
COVID.
COVID. Yep.
COVID's
You can
going to
count
go,
on it.
after it's been exempt basically for 2 or 3 years now, it's going to go run wild just to try to mess him up again.
But the thing about this whole deal is just Trump getting elected is not going to be enough. We
It's
have
not.
to keep the House and we have to gain the Senate.
Yes.
So
If we don't get the Senate, Trump's hands are tied.
This is all I
Okay.
need people
So
to wake up and see.
here's my
Our
thought. So
lives
Trump,
were better under Trump.
damn
Better
right
than
they were,
Obama.
100%.
so
Better
Trump
than
can only
Biden.
serve 4 more years, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Trump can only serve another term. That's great. I hope he gets elected. I really do, because any alternative is bad. Now, my thought is, once his term's over, I don't want Vance to be the next president.
I
I'd
don't
like
either.
Vivek to run again. I really would.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
I
Now,
don't think Vance. I don't think he would even get elected if
He
he
No,
ran.
wouldn't.
I don't think
He
he would
wouldn't,
either by
because
himself.
the whole Republicans wanted Vivek anyway. I don't know why the hell he picked Vance.
I don't either. I really wish it had been Vivek, because I think he would have made a good vice president. Would have really pushed him
Dude,
over the edge. And
could
then
you
would have
imagine?
set him
Could you
up for the
imagine?
next
Could
4
you
years.
imagine Vivek debating Kamala?
Oh my God!
Dude, hey, she turned down the damn debate against Trump today. Did y'all hear about that shit?
Yes,
Oh no,
I did.
she's saying
Trump
Trump's
Yes.
said,
saying
"Go ahead, set it up." And
Yeah, see what makes so bad? She called for the debate, and then when damn Trump called her card, oh yeah, let's debate. And then she's like, oh no, I can't debate Trump. He would
You know-
fucking absolutely destroy that bitch.
do you know why he was against it at first, though? But do you know
Yeah, because
why?
they're probably gonna have CNN doing all the goddamn
No.
questioning like they did
He was
one other
against
time.
it. It was another company. He was against it at first because she wasn't duly elected to run as the president. But now that
And-
she's been approved and everything, and all the electorals of all the people who are allowed to do that have said yes, she's the new. He said, "Okay, let's do it," and she said no.
And you know what? And that's a whole bunch of bullshit too.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be.
That's a
able
whole
to
bunch
say-
of bullshit that she's
you
even got the
shouldn't be
nomination.
able to say fucking no. If you're gonna
Yeah,
run,
I'm just here.
you need
I'm
to
just
debate.
telling y'all.
No, what I'm saying is she shouldn't even be able. The nomination should not have been gave to
Y'all
her.
better. We have to pray as a nation that Kamala does not get elected, because it
Oh,
will
dude.
be, it will
You think
be a
these-
civil war. It will.
You
be a
think
civil
these
war.
4 years that we just experienced is bad? If she gets elected, the next 4 years are going to be fucking hard.
Well, she
They're
said
gonna
within
be worse.
100 days. She said within 100 days she would come after everybody's assault rifles or anything that held more than
Good luck.
six rounds.
Good luck with that.
Good
That's
luck
why I
on
said
that
there
one.
will be a civil war, and it will not be North versus South. It
No.
will
Hell
be-
no.
It'll be good versus evil.
It will be the American people versus the fucking government. That's what it's going to be.
Fellas, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut an end to this because I need to go to bed. I need to eat something first. And I need to go to sleep. Because I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. I got 8 cars in my garage, move shit around, and start working on cars again.
Man, I was having fun cutting down these stupid ass politicians.
Me and you both, man.
I know I was too.
I
But
love it. I love cutting them motherfuckers down.
I need to get some sleep.
I'm gonna host a live stream, and I might do it tomorrow. And it's strictly gonna be about cutting down the fucking politicians. We ain't
Well, that's
talking about
fine.
cars. We ain't talking about none of
I'll
that
be
shit.
there if I can be.
First person I hear talk about cars, I'm gonna quiet. I'm gonna put them in timeout. We're gonna talk about politics.
Well, it's getting that time of year though. It's right around the corner.
It is getting that time of year, and I got to be careful though about what I say. But I ain't gonna take this stream down. This one's gonna stay up.
Hey,
don't give a
Dale
fuck.
had a good point. Dale said they picked Vance because he's from an individual state.
I understand why they picked him.
That's-
I understood that. I didn't agree with it. I did not agree with it at all.
He'll definitely probably win Ohio now.
I hope so.
I hope so.
He's
Yes.
a state guy. So
Dude, hey, I'm gonna tell you what though, he's not a dumb guy. He's a very intelligent fella though.
I
have to give the guy
I
that.
can't hate on.
did I
can't
ever
hate
say he
on
was
him.
dumb?
I can't hate on him because he was a Marine. He's a fellow brother. So I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. I can't.
Exactly.
I don't hate on him at all. I never said anything about that. I just think he could have picked somebody better.
I do too, man. I'm telling you, if he would have picked Vivek, it was.
God, could you imagine that? Because then Vivek would have been the vice president.
Oh, my
Hey, you know, everybody had him picking Tim Scott. That's who everybody thought he was gonna pick.
I don't even know who Tim Scott is.
You know what? But Tim Scott, I wouldn't have had no problem with that either. That dude is a black guy, and he is a die-hard
I
fucking
do like
Republican.
Tim Scott. But
Die-hard Republican, dude.
Vivek was my pick. He was
Mine
the one I
too.
wanted to be the.
If you ain't never heard of Tim Scott, go out and damn research him there,
I'm gonna have
Randy.
to look at that. I know
Dude, he's
there's
a
Rob. Have you heard?
die
Have
hard
you heard?
fucking Republican, dude.
Have you heard the
He's
Robinson
a
guy?
gun pro advocate.
Yes,
I-
he's a
I'm not-
black guy that don't do none of that left wing bullshit.
Well, maybe
None.
we can have him and Vivek on the next one, and they won't know what to think because
That
it's not
would
a
be
black
fucking
Republican.
awesome. Tim Scott and Vivek. Oh, geez.
Oh.
that'd be
Tim Scott's a talker too now. He knows how to fucking speak. He's a good speaker. Really, really good speaker.
Isn't
Can
he
you
a
imagine?
governor?
Bro, can you
Say
imagine
what now?
that?
Well, what does Tim Scott do now? He
I
governor?
think he's either governor or senator. Is it South Carolina or North Carolina? I can't remember which one he is.
Is he the one that always comes up talking about God first and all this too?
Yeah, he always starts everything off with God first.
God.
Everything,
Oh,
That
wow.
sounds
everything with God.
Dude, that'd be unstoppable. They wouldn't know what.
Yes,
to think.
sir.
Not a
Yes,
white-
sir.
Not a non-white Republican. And
Dude, I'm telling you, go out and research him, dude. He, like I said, he is a die-hard Republican.
Yeah, he was one of my other picks too.
Well, he
But
had my-
I was sad when he didn't get picked, and I was really hoping it was going to be Vivek. But
And you talk about somebody that don't like fucking Biden, Obama, and Kamala Harris. Listen to that man speak. He can't fucking stand them.
I'm gonna
He
have to
can't
look-
stand them.
I'm gonna have to go look at him as soon as this. I'm gonna have to.
yeah,
Man,
go
all right, well-
watch a couple of his speeches. They're pretty good.
Damn right. And like I said, he's a very well-spoken guy too. He don't stumble over no words.
So
He
he's
just
like this.
he's real crisp, man. He's like own it.
Where's he from? What state? Is
It's
he in?
either South Carolina or North Carolina, and he's either a congressman or a senator. I can't remember.
Wow.
I think he's a congressman. I think, or he might be a senator. I can't remember. He's either a senator or congressman.
Look him up. Tim Scott's real easy name to look up.
Yeah, real good guy, man. You'll like him. Okay, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all go. Let him shut this thing down.
I am.
All right, man.
Shutting it
See
down
y'all.
right now.
Later, everybody. Take care, man.
Everybody who came in, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. And I will see you in the next one. Later.